Hello everyone and welcome back to round 2 of our F125 Nico Hulkenberg career mode. Yes, we return this weekend here to the Shanghai circuit and the Chinese Grand Prix. Now, if you missed out on the video that went live a few days ago, go back, check it out, it was insane. There's only one way I can sum it up. Sauber are leading both championships. We took the victory out in Albert Park, a very lucky red flag, and then some masterful defensive driving meant that we took the victory. And because I think a Mercedes, a McLaren, a Red Bull, and a Ferrari all DNF'd, it means that we are leading the constructors as well, despite having the worst car in Formula 1 currently. We are desperately trying to get some upgrades onto the machine as soon as we possibly can, but these things take time inside F125, and at least we've already made sure that Hulkenberg's got a podium this season as well. Of course, if you're new, please do make sure you leave a like, get yourself subscribed. We are getting closer and closer to 14,000 subs on the channel at the time of recording this. Hopefully, we can try and get there quite soon. But yeah, it's a sprint weekend, so we'll have to wait and see how we get on. Hey, Vince, thank you for the follow, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in, mate. Can't even make it through the intro without bottling it. Absolutely, chat. I can't do anything. It's incredible I ever get a video done, isn't it, really? Hey, welcome on, DJ. Hope you're doing well, mate. I don't know why I'm suddenly losing my voice as soon as I start streaming. Well, yours is a proper win, though, Vince. Mine was only a sprint win. So I think yours still definitely ranks above it. But I will take solace in the fact that someone pointed out to me on a video a couple of days ago that I'd actually won a race this season before Gillen, which I hadn't really realised, but it did make me chuckle when someone pointed that in. But yeah, one win and I'm done now. I can retire from Create Series. I think we both should. Yeah, we both got to do Rosbergs and immediately just call it. Yo, Dean, thank you for becoming a YouTube channel member as well. I appreciate it, buddy. Have I ever seen this before? Sprint weekend tire. I mean, I know how sprint weekend tire allocations work. I don't feel like I've ever seen this before though. There are fewer sets in total to choose from. There are additional restrictions on the use of tire. So it's good that they finally explain this. So during normal qualifying, only soft. Sprint Q1 and Q2 obviously is medium. Sprint Q3 is soft. So we know all that. I am going to make a couple of quick changes as well to the game settings, chat. As that changeable weather... I hate this game. I absolutely hate this game. Why in Shanghai? As every... I mean, the race is dry to wet to... dry to wet to dry. The sprint is apparently dry to wet to maybe drying out again. Qualifying is going to be changeable conditions as well. I hate F125. Why do I still play this game, man? It's whenever I stream, it just decides to bully me. What I'm going to do, though, we're going to run full qualifying format now inside this series. Because hopefully that'll add a bit of spice. I don't think that'll change, like, any of the forecasts or anything. Horrible conditions at one of the worst tracks on the game. F125 loves me. Poda's in. Thank you for the follow, mate. I hope you're doing well. Are you streaming the NASCAR episode 2? No, the next episode of NASCAR is... going live at 6 PM UK time. So 5 hours from now. Let me tell you, it's an absolute banger. You guys do not want to miss it. Absolutely crazy race from Talladega. Can I have an engine failure 5 laps before the finish? Oh, please no. Yeah, we need to get sprinklers out and everything. Oh, man. Why does this game do this to me? That was the other thing I wanted to check. Now, I'm pretty certain I set it up with strict track limits. But they seem to be slightly lenient last weekend. So I don't know whether... quarter cutting is set to strict. So I definitely did have it on strict last time. So that's absolutely fine. I am definitely making myself some enemies in NASCAR as well. Yeah, it's not going well. For the sprint weekend, use short qualifying. Otherwise, your tyres are ruined. That shouldn't... I understand more in 50% races. In 100% though, Depot, it shouldn't make much of a difference. Yeah, they desperately need to rescan Shanghai. It is not a good track in this game. But I guess, obviously, with Verstappen 7 points behind the driver's table, he is definitely going to get ahead of me this weekend. But I guess we've kind of just got to settle down and get on with it. Otherwise, it's going to be crazy. because red flags benefit you. If I leave them on normal, you just never seem to get any. So I'd rather there's actually a chance of them.
In China, it's an imposing grandstand structure. Tarmac that
Hey, happy to help out, Dean. I'm happy they're useful for you, buddy. Nick, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well.
Throughout the session.
Yeah, the AI on NASCAR 25 kind of do put you in a position where you have to make enemies. Like, they will just be awful for the sake of it. Right, so, what did we learn about the Sauber? It's got a lot of understeer. The problem is the AI is so good here in a straight line, but I'd rather have a car that's stable.
With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so go and give them a try.
I'd rather have a car that's got a bit of stability around this circuit, to be honest. And obviously, again, I don't think, we're not going to be fighting over the sharp end or anything like that. Definitely don't want to run that extreme tyre pressures. Slowly as the meta has shifted on F125, I have learnt more and more about what you want to do. But this circuit can also be quite rear limited, so I don't want to run too high rear PSI. But that should be good. Oh no, race strategy. I want to use the hards. I basically want to use the hards throughout the entirety of qualifying. Throughout the entirety of practice, even. Hey, Terexi! Welcome on in, mate. I hope you're doing well. I would have thought, with the race being changeable conditions, trying to do a standard one-stop is not going to be an important factor anyway. That's a good way to start, isn't it? Hey, thank you very much, Simset. I'm having genuinely so much fun with NASCAR 25. I think once the game comes to PC, I might do some streams with it. Gary and I are planning on doing a full co-op career mode with it as well, when it does come to PC. So, we're really looking forward to it. And I think the game's had a good reception so far. And I mean, say, Matt212 Oval Racing, obviously my newest of all the channels, is already up at like over 1,200 subs in 4 days, which completely blows out of the water anything I expected. So I'm just obviously going to keep doing career mode, keep having fun with it, do some random other videos as well, but yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. Well, I mean, this car again, I did a race this morning, chat, at Singapore, in the driver career mode. That video will be going live tomorrow. And that thing was really oversteery. The problem is with the Sauber is it both understeers and oversteers, which is even worse. At least with the Red Bull, I kind of knew what it was going to be trying to do. This car is like the F125 equivalent of the Ferrari 2014 car. 2014 Ferrari. The 2012 car was a bit of a dog, but at least it was reliable. Hey, welcome in, Ben. Hope you're doing well, buddy. How on earth did I win? Pretty much everything that could have gone right went right, to be honest. Is someone WhatsApping me? I think Matt212 is WhatsApping me, but I got no idea if it's important or not. I'm just going to double check quickly. It's nothing too important. It is very important. What is doing? Driving first person view. People don't really like watching first person view. How many hours have I sunk into F1, do I think? I know for a fact, F125, I've got just under 500 hours. I mean, I can check my Steam numbers from each game. But I only really started playing on PC on F122. I would say between 2016 and 2020, I probably averaged 300 hours a game, there or thereabouts. That's a great way to start, isn't it? And then probably from 2020 onwards, it's probably been upwards of 600-700. And then the last couple of games, probably 1,000, I would say, near enough.
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Yeah, my setups for this game can only work so well. They can't help my driving. So we're just going to go for a nice skate through the gravel trap there. I think I probably want a little bit more wing. It's just a bit too... it's just a bit too oversteery still. If one needs setups, !mark racing on Twitch, or if you're on YouTube, there should be a link down in the description. To be fair, even with the slight bit of wing damage, we're still doing pretty well. He says. How was the Racing Crate Series without killing the others in Azerbaijan? I mean, Baku was round 1, which was quite a few weeks ago. It was a fairly dead race from my perspective. Not too much happened. Why is the My Team car so fast? Because it's got every conceivable upgrade on it. I mean, even in the sprint, we're going to probably have to make a pit stop. Unless it looks like it's going to rain immediately. I mean, the thing is, from a viewer perspective, it's probably going to be a really exciting weekend. From my perspective, it's going to be painful. Oh, come on. Oh, so there we go. We can manage it. I think it's not helped by the fact, obviously, the track is green. We're on a set of hard compound tyres early on in FP1, or just free practice, I guess, here. So I think it is just slowly trying to rubber in the circuit, isn't it? Is the more difficult bit. And you guys love to watch me suffer, absolutely. How much donated to name your firstborn? You will have to ask Matt212 about that one. Oh, come on. Get the nose in. Oh, what is doing? He's just sat there on the exit of the corner. Oh, no, yeah, of course we're gonna have a battle. 10 minutes into FP1, are we, mate? I love that. Absolutely love that. See, I love turn 1 round here as well. There's so many different lines you can take, but I've never convinced any of them work. Yeah, the My Team car, I think Italy in a couple of races' time. I recorded that one yesterday. That video probably won't go live till next week. The My Team car is so ludicrously quick, it's insane. Like, genuinely blows my mind. Ugh. Easy does it. Easy does it. I can't afford to make another error here, otherwise we won't get the purple score. And Lord knows we need the R&D early on in this series. Like, this is why free practice is so important in the early stage of the game. You want to try and get as much R&D as you possibly can. I mean, we're still definitely losing a bit of time down that aisle onto the back straight. But the car doesn't feel awful. Dartson. What a cursed name. I've never known Shanghai to have too much grip. That would be a nicer problem to have. Oh, I mean, it's the wing damage is why I can't nail that final corner. We can just get one more clean lap in, though. We should be good. I mean, it's the fact you just really don't brake or accelerate. You just kind of coast the car in. You've got to be so delicate with your pedals. Just wanted to try and charge up the pack a little bit through those first couple of corners because I was running out of battery. That's the other thing as well, going from like heavily upgraded cars back to this, you forget just how inefficient the early game cars are on this game. And that is painful. Let's not forget though, both Sauber drivers binned it lap 1, IRL. So, if we don't do that, effectively I'm a better Formula 1 driver than Hulk or Gabri. Which is food. Oh, of course. Yep, strict track limits are definitely on. El Pulpo, welcome on in, buddy. I hope you're doing well. I'm surprised we haven't been done for track extending out the final corner, to be honest. Predictions for Kota. I think McLaren, if McLaren don't come back swinging, then they're in real trouble. I think we kind of expected them to do better in Singapore, but for some reason Singapore never favours the favourites. Never favours the does that English much good? I think so. But yeah, I think they need to come back swinging. For the drivers, obviously constructors is wrapped up. From a team perspective, it doesn't matter. It's just more about Verstappen. See, look at that. We can be very aggressive on the brake down into there. There's definitely some good speed in the car. Out of the final corner, though, it is going to be purple. Wonderful. One practice program took me far too long. But we did get the toughest one done first. There is no CS this weekend. So I won't be able to get a podium. Or, depending on how you look at it, either I won't be able to get a podium or everybody does. But yeah, no CS race this weekend because a few people are out at Sim Racing Expo. So they've given us all a break. So my plan, chat, is do the George Russell career mode on Friday afternoon, as normal. And then, basically, I want to check out for the... What? Hey! Someone please clip that! Bortoletto's just taking me out! What is the... Sorry? Yeah, I think we get to flashback that one. I mean, what is that? Look at this. Ready? So making my way, you know, quite casually, go to the inside of Gabriele Bortoletto. And then just now, he decides he's going to turn across my nose. The AI on this game, man, honestly. If I go back to the racing line... Oh! I think he's trying to get out of the way for the other car, rather than me. Will that invalidate my next lap? I hope not. I know, there we go. We're fine still. I think you can actually get away with invalidating the laps in this program anyway. Around the outside of Behrman? Oh, why did I let him through in the first place? What am I doing?
Nice one. Okay, reminder, a neat way to recharge the batteries by lifting at certain points when you feel you can and by gentle braking.
When's Leo Fornaroli back? This weekend. I only didn't do it last weekend because obviously we were playing NASCAR. But the Leo Fornaroli career mode will be back Saturday, Sunday.
all these techniques and see how you go.
I think, yeah, we're at Imola next, aren't we? Which can normally be quite a chaotic F2 weekend, just because it's very difficult to make places. But yeah, I'm going to hopefully record that tomorrow. That'll be ready for Saturday and Sunday. I quite like doing that series on Grand Prix weekend, because, or just obviously during the weekend, because obviously generally not so many people are going to be watching F1 YouTube, because obviously they're already watching the IRL stuff. But it kind of just means for those of you that do want something, there is still something going up. Plus the videos are kind of a bit shorter as well. You know, they're normally upwards of the 20-minute mark. So it kind of just means, obviously, if you want to watch them, you can. Otherwise, you're not missing out on too much. That was a good line. That's what we need more of. We'll take a green score. Top of the board. Yeah, Gabriele Bortoletto is cooking up strats that the human mind cannot figure out. At least mine. Done a naff job at ERS management. I never do a particular... ERS management is just a horrible one to try and do. I was going to do everything on hards and then I forgot to click the right button.
Okay,
simple
this
as.
is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
Right, I'm going to try and get a bit of a toe off someone. I mean, I guess technically now we're championship favourite, aren't we? After we won in Australia. We're going to win all 24 races this campaign. We're going to clean sweep it. Wow, come on. Nice bit of battery usage on the run back to the line. Let's see what we can do then. Oh yeah, this car just has not got the grip. What is that understeer through T1? Shocking. It just does not bite. And obviously I can't afford to run much more wing, otherwise we'll be a dog in a straight line later on. I will be shocked if we make it into Sprint Q2. To be completely honest. I mean, I'm happy just to try and sit behind Lewis. Hopefully he'll give me a bit of a slipstream later on. It's just how unstable it feels through there. The car is constantly trying to break free. I can feel it just trying to step out underneath me. Like there. And there. And now we're a second off our delta. Hamilton, you better give me the biggest slipstream of my life. Oh, there's just no grip. I need to change my diff setting. There's just no grip out of the rear end. How much delta can we claw back then down this back straight? We're still losing. Oh, there we go. We can claw back with a huge slipstream. 0.5 of a second. Love that. Yeah, there's not a chance we're getting the qualifying sim run done. Come on, Lewis. Beautiful. 1.9 seconds off my delta.
Program over, but that wasn't much help to us, I'm afraid. We need to run it.
I mean, that's not good, is it? That's really not good. Yeah, I think especially in the backmarker cars early on, you have got to try and run a bit more downforce. The problem is though, obviously then you just lose so much straight line speed against the AI. So it's kind of, you have to find such a weird balance in the middle. I think we'll run 28 like that. I want to run slightly less off throttle. I don't really want to completely lock the diff on throttle, just because I think it'll be too snappy. But I mean, apart from that, everything else looks pretty much what I would run around here. I think I've removed the brake bias. I want to run slightly more front bias, I think. But apart from that, there's not really a lot else I can do. The car's just a bit bad. The Sauber does have decent straight line speed, to be fair. Can I do hards for a quali sim? What will the game tell me I've got to try and achieve? Inters. AI is on 110. Absolutely maxed out AI. Yeah, I'm hoping Audi figure it out. I mean, the car wasn't bad in 2022. Got like 5th in Barcelona, didn't it? So it was clearly good there, and obviously that was a circuit that really did test the all-round aspects of a Formula 1 car. But it was also helped by the fact Sauber were the only team to get it down to the right weight. So they want a 35.4 out of me now. We'll wait and see by the time we get into turn 1 how viable that's going to be. I mean, it's a better line than we did in the other run. Is Bradson going to give me, like, the biggest cheat code in the world? Just run hard compound tyres for qualifying sim. I mean, it annoys me the fact this has been a glitch now for the better part of 10 years. That the qualifying sims are just hilariously inaccurate around so many venues. How are we 4/10 up, sorry? 2/10 up still? Come on. Is Bradson actually the most intelligent person I know? Oh, not with lines like that. Oh, it just doesn't want to go where you aim it. It's like me having my morning wee. Come on, little Sauber. Ah! Oh, there's 3 kicks on the exit there. It was not Bradson, wasn't it? Oh. I've told you this before. Sorry. Yeah, as long as people buy next year's game, they don't care. Ah! God, how wheel spinny is this thing? Oh, yeah, not a chance. Oh, maybe? Oh, I invalidated anyway.
Okay, that's the test over, but
oh, man. I think I'm done with practice.
We didn't get what we needed. We're going to have to run it again.
It was my idea. Don't let Smurf gaslight me. Sorry, Smurf. I apologise. I'm trying to read messages. I mean, with P3 in practice at the moment, surely that's alright. And we've got our one and only dry session of the weekend. I mean, what are the odds that you get 3 sessions back-to-back with changeable conditions on this game? It seems so unlikely, doesn't it? Anyway, people, get your qualifying predictions. Get your qualifying predictions in. If you're on Twitch, you can bet your noggins right now. If you're on YouTube or Kick or TikTok, anywhere else, come over to Twitch, bet some noggins. It's well worth it, I would recommend. We are only a 10th quicker than Gabriel Bortoletto, and he was on hards. I think we're going to struggle here. I think if we score a point, it'll be a miracle. Go softs for the race. Yeah, but the softs last genuinely about 2 laps. It's never worth using softs in Shanghai. '19th to 20th is going to be popular. Absolutely.
Welcome along to Shanghai, ladies and gentlemen, where it's Chinese Grand Prix weekend. But before we can race, we need to qualify.
We got to savour this sunshine around the circuit, chat. I reckon they're using cloud seeding. That must be what's going on around the track. Right, come on then. We got to dig deep. I don't really want to have to do 2 runs in Q1.
Radio check.
Because otherwise, like, the second run, they just won't work. So I'm going to gamble it. We're just going to go out really late in the session and try to get 1 lap hooked up. Piastri's already down in the 32s. Bortoletto, what's he done, sorry? Bortoletto, a 34 flat. Quicker than Verstappen! Bortoletto is quicker than both Red Bulls right now. We love this. Because obviously the AI can completely screw themselves over. If they get caught out, obviously, on their first run, that's basically their qualifying ruined. So we need a 34.5 to make it into Q2. We could put Verstappen under pressure here. That would be quite funny. Make sure I got no fuel in the wagon. There we go. I don't think I want to change anything else with it. I think we're good. I mean, as good as you're going to be in this hour. Right, let's go. Why do they still have Chinese sponsors? Because I assume Chinese sponsors paid for more than 1 year on the car. So only a few of us have gone back out there. Tsunoda's in the drop zone. Gasly, Behrman, Stroll, and I think Verstappen as well is a little bit nervous. But can we get both Saubers straight into Q2? That is the ultimate question. I'm going to try and set myself up nicely. No idea kind of what target... I know what target time I'm chasing, but I'll have no delta to go with it. So I guess this is going to be a bit of a trial by fire. Got to work out where the grip is on the fly as well. That's alright through turn 1. Just make sure you get it back towards the apex. Don't really need to attack too much curb though, through 1 and 2. Get away with it around here. It's not the end of the world. Oh, nice and tidy on my throttle on the exit. There we go, 3/10 up. But I know we'll lose a load in that final sector. It is just like not allowing the car to kind of light up the rears. Don't give it the opportunity to be unstable. Oh, it's a really heavy pull through there. Car loads up. Ooh, there we go. That's better. Nice run out of there. Half a second up then, so I think the track is really gripping up then late on in this session. And that's exactly what we come to expect inside this game. Again, just back in trying to kick free slightly, but we managed to gather it up. Hey, welcome in, Calstone. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Am I going to start calling Gabriel Bortoletto the Big G? maybe we're going to start doing that. Ooh, nice. Nice and tidy. Well, I think this lap should see us straight into Q2. Unless this final sector is hilariously bad, as long as I don't cut this final corner. Which I won't. Don't drain all of my battery. 33? Okay. That's good going. P8 by the end of Q1. Love that.
And that's it.
Aaron up the FGR.
More coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow.
Well, there we go then. I mean, we basically matched the time set by Esteban Ocon, and of course, I've seen him win this race in F1 25. Charles Leclerc, though, brilliant lap to go top of the board, just ahead of Piastri and Lando Norris. Lewis Hamilton in 4th place there, so clearly Ferrari are in the fight. Can't wait for them to both go out in Q2. Sainz just ahead of Russell, Ocon, myself, Lawson, and Max Verstappen then did improve in Q1. Tsunoda, though, out of it. So a Mercedes and a Red Bull, as well as an Aston Martin, all out in Q1. Ollie Behrman will be disappointed, so will Pierre Gasly. But Isaac Hadjar actually squeaks by straight into Q2. Hey, TGS, welcome in, mate. I hope you're doing well. If Gabby eventually becomes #1 driver from Audi,
Okay,
they
mate.
should call
Radio
themselves
check,
Team
please.
GB.
Radio check.
Excuse me? Come on, Big G. I want to see him make it into Q3. Again, I'm just going to do the same thing. It worked nicely for us in Q1, so I'm just going to wait for everybody else to do their runs. See what kind of time we need to chase. Oh, Norris has bottled it. Because I believe, yeah, the AI normally will only have time for 1 run in Q2. Hadjar's up in the top 10 at the moment. Bortoletto's in 8th. Both Williams are there or thereabouts. Okay, there might be some surprises here. We might be able to put Lando Norris towards the drop zone. We'll wait and see. Big G is cooking. Up the Gabby G. The Gabby B even, I should say. I should do open lobbies. Whenever I do open lobbies, people just crash into me for an hour. As a proud American, you definitely butchered some of those NASCAR names. I am trying to learn them. I apologise. But obviously, especially in like ARCA and stuff, I never watch ARCA. So it's a bit difficult to try and pronounce them. When obviously you don't know. Right, anyway. Q2 run. Let's go for it. Less than 30 seconds on the clock. Track should be nice and warm. Hopefully I'm not going to mess this up. I want to see both Sauers into Q3. Clearly then we have got the pace to fight here. Oh, I don't think we were as aggressive as I should have been through turn 1 and turn 2, but that's alright. We know we do need a pretty good lap. I think we need to go quicker than we did in Q1. But the grip should be there as well. Nice and tidy. Wow. It's just about using a little bit of battery. There's so many quite important traction zones here. And you're obviously carrying the speed. Should not have downshifted there. Don't think it cost us anything. That probably wasn't ideal. There we go. Whoa, that's not where I wanted to be. We'll cut the grass slightly. Oh, we are so close with Alonso right now. Half a tenth in it. And normally this final sector is where I struggle. So we're going to have to use the battery. Go, 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 go. Whoa. No idea why Bortoletto's come back, ain't? Unless he thinks a load of people are going to improve. Draining the battery, though, down this back straight. Almost 210 miles an hour. Lock the rears. That's not good. Come on. We need a big send. Not sure this is going to be enough. Oh, don't run wide. Don't invalidate. Come on. No, I used too much battery. I think we've done it still. Oh! P10. Barely squeaking by.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow.
I mean, look at that. Oscar Piastri fastest. Max Verstappen in P2 there, just ahead of Leclerc and Hamilton. Russell, the sole Mercedes through. Alex Albon, Carlos Sainz, Gabby B, Lando Norris. And by less than a tenth of a second, we are into Q3. Very, very happy with that. We barely beat out Isaac Hadjar, as we must have made good time in that final sector, despite the lockup. So yeah, we gained a few tenths on Fernando Alonso as well there. That was incredibly close though. But what's that? 23 thousandths of a second between myself and Bortoletto? I think both of us are really getting a lot out of the car here. And that is good to see. When comes the next chapter of the F2004 season? I have recorded it. It might be the end of this week, it might be next week. I haven't quite decided just yet.
Radio check.
But it is recorded. I mean, that I genuinely thought we were going out then. Zhou Guanyu was probably the best out of those three, to his credit. Right, there will definitely only be one run on the softs. Belive, thank you for the follow, buddy. I hope you're doing well. 31. I mean, I don't actually think the car is going to be that much quicker. I think you take out so much on the soft tyre that I don't think we'll find much. But I reckon looking at that, I think Carlos Sainz we can go quicker than. That's my goal, a 32.7. We'll wait and see. Who do you want to win the championship this season? Personally, I want to see Oscar Piastri win it. Especially now with all this beef down at McLaren, I want to see Oscar cross the line in Abu Dhabi and say, not bad for a number 2 driver. That's my personal preference. Right, come on then. I honestly didn't expect to make it into Q3 here, but I'm not complaining that we have. We get one opportunity to try and get it hooked up. Don't run wide through that final corner, and let's go, go, go once again then. Here in Shanghai, cross the start-finish line. Again, I've got to remember, I can afford to be a bit more aggressive with it. We should have a bit more bite, especially through these first few corners. But the mediums, honestly, aren't that much worse than the softs around this track. Nice and tidy on the exit. The only thing I'm really scared of is making a mistake on this final run. Because obviously we've done so well to get the car into Q3. I don't want to get here and then immediately mess it up. Oh, did not take enough through there. And you just clip that bump and it throws the car out wide. Right when you want to hug the apex. I think this lap's alright though so far. Nothing special. 3/10 down on Carlos Sainz there. Had to use the throttle on the entry to make sure I didn't cut. Right, use the battery. Use the battery. For some reason, we've been very good in Sector 3 so far this weekend. I think it's more been the AI not being as good as us, but we'll wait and see. Like, I don't think I've been nailing it or anything like that. Oh, almost locking the rears again, but we stayed convicted with it. One more corner to go. Oh, don't run wide. I've run out of battery. No, I'm 33.2. I got slower. I knew it in the end. Didn't get it. 10th place on the grid, though. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. If you told me at the start of qualifying we were going to make Q3, I'd be very happy. Did anybody predict P10 to P12? Because if they did, they absolutely deserve a round of applause. Nobody thought that was going to happen. There's a shock. I mean, I'll take it. Lando Norris, very good job. Dipping into the 131s alongside Verstappen. Ferrari, to be fair to them, looking out the second row, just ahead of Oscar Piastri, Carlos Sainz there. Russell will be gutted to be down in the Williams sandwich. But both Saubers right there in the fight. If we can get a good start in the sprint, especially with those changeable conditions, anything can happen, as I'm sure we're all well aware. It might end up being one of those sprints where some of you pit, some of you don't, right at the end of the session. Because there we go, we are now 85 rated. I am having to force it, Jurassic. This Sauber especially. It does not want to do anything. It just does not want to bite. If it doesn't have to bite, then it will try not to bite. Lock in for Create Series, you should be getting top 8s. I mean, we got 8th last week. But I definitely should be reliably kind of top 10, week in, week out. I mean, yeah, that sprint is definitely going to rain, isn't it? Qualifying is going to be a question of if we can make it through the early sessions, just being, again, last car out on a run, and then who knows what's going to happen in the race. I reckon that rain's going to show up earlier in the race. Max is obviously leaving for WEC. Could happen in the future. I honestly haven't decided entirely yet, Logan. I might do. But I don't know. Do I see Ferrari winning a race this year? Possibly? Vegas could be a good shout. But then again, I think Red Bull might be quite good at Vegas now because they did well at Monza. Although, again, Mercedes are normally pretty good at Vegas because it's so cold. Ferrari might do, though. We'll wait and see. It would be the most Ferrari thing in the world, though, isn't it? Narrowly miss out on the Constructors one year. Don't even win a race the next. He can't really win Le Mans in the GT3, Bradson. That would be highly unlikely.
It's pedal to the
But I know
metal
what you mean.
all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint.
I mean, it looks sunny around the track. There's definitely obviously a bit of cloud cover, but that's all going to roll in more and more. I should have set Alex Jakes as my comms.
16 corners that make up this 3.3-mile circuit. The incredibly long back straight
highly unlikely is easy for Max. No, more my point was the fact that GT3s get lapped like 60 times. That was more my point there. He can't really win Le Mans outright in a GT3 car. A GT car hasn't won Le Mans in 30 years, and the McLaren F1 GTLM was much, much quicker. Sputtering audio on YouTube. Sorry?
Leclerc, Hamilton, Oscar Piastri, and
I can't see any problems with it my end. Nobody else has said anything. P6? God, you guys are optimistic. Look at that, all Sauber, 5th row though. It's a beautiful sight. It would be nice if I had one AI teammate on this game that didn't suck.
And Yuki Tsunoda. Behrman and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot. And with preparations almost
get off
complete,
YouTube, come to Twitch.
Let's head trackside
Bingo.
for today's sprint. And alongside me today, former Formula
you never know what might
and
happen.
former
Lewis was
world
quicker
champion
than
too.
Charles in Singapore,
So
wasn't
I'll
he?
give you a big intro.
In qualifying,
Anthony
anyway.
Davidson, hello. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not
Hey,
much
no
rest
worries,
on
Rage
show
Bait.
in the
Thanks for
sprint
stopping by,
format
buddy.
today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. I know what we've got to do.
Yeah, I
before
don't know why
starting today's
teammates are
race.
so bad
What
on
about
this
our
game.
driver?
It's really annoying.
What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you know, you've got your...
Oh, I don't need to hear about pre-race rituals, honestly.
Okay, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
I mean, I can't gamble a
Okay,
set of
here we
softs,
go.
can I?
know
They will
what
be
you can
terrible.
do. Don't let me down.
Like, beyond terrible. We've just got to stick with the mediums and take them as far as I can until that rain arrives. It could actually go to full wet, though, apparently. But the sprint weather can be a little bit peculiar inside this game as well. Honestly, we've got no idea what's going to happen as we head into the sprint. But if we could somehow bag another win, maybe through some good strategy, we'll wait and see. Refresh the stream, WWRJ. It should hopefully fix it. Softs it will rain, master strategy. No, because the softs are going to be terrible after 2 laps. I was worse on the softs in qualifying than I was on the mediums. Clearly Alonso's had that idea though. 5 red lights. It's going to be lights out. Oh, and away we go then. There's Gabriel Bortoletto, the big G, getting a good run in towards turn 1, but nowhere to go with it. There's everybody there just concentrating up. I'm going to do my traditional Shanghai lap 1 tactic. Hug the apex and try and gain some spots. 3 wide with Albon and our teammate then. So we'll try and go the long way around the outside through turn 2. Oh, no, not quite. That's annoying. Albon will get the run. Hopefully we can just stay alongside him though, which we will do. Russell, sorry. Ugh. Luckily George spotted me there, and that's technically a double overtake then. Nice and early on. Oh, come on. Ugh. Easy. Easy with the car. Nice and early. If you're on YouTube and it's struggling, refresh the stream. It is a YouTube end. Not my end. It's just something YouTube annoyingly does with streams sometimes. Oh, there we go. Is it fixed? Is it? Wonderful. Right, we've had a good start though. Up 3 spots. I don't think we can complain. I mean, sensibly, I think our battle in this sprint race is going to be between ourselves and the Williams at best. Depending on what happens with the rain. We'll get a weather update in just a second. That was lucky not to be a warning. As soon as we cross the line.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Right, let's have a listen.
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now. Okay,
There you go.
dry
So
seem
it's
like
definitely
best
on the
time for
horizon.
now.
There's Russell immediately trying to have a look back past me down through turn 1 and turn 2. I will try to defend if I possibly can, but as we're all well aware, that Mercedes is a much, much quicker car than this Sauber. There we go. So I've got no sets of hards, apparently, ready for the sprint. So I assume we have to save a set for the Grand Prix. That's what that's about.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past
Oh, I hadn't even
possible.
noticed. Yeah, Piastri is on softs, isn't he? Okay, then. So Piastri trying to get the elbows out. I mean, the AI will make the no-stop work on softs here. It's just impossible for the human player. But what is good about that is he's probably going to get instantly out of the DRS range, or Sainz is not going to be inside his range. So Carlos Sainz will hopefully be vulnerable. Yeah, he's definitely going to be vulnerable out of the back straight. Oh, I can't bouncing about though. It's a very bumpy track, this one. Oh, F124. The big problem with F124 was just how bad the AI battling was. So here goes Russell, trying to make the double overtake happen. Oh, we will try and defend around the outside there as there's more battles going on in front. I mean, look at this, we're up to P6. Having a very, very good start. Clearly the Sauber has got pace on this game. We're just trying to be a bit of a world beater. There's Bortoletto. I think he's dropped down the order slightly. That's a shame to see. Whoa. I mean, like I said, this sprint race is basically going to come down to when do you make the switch to inters. That will be so race-defining. Kind of hoping we don't get a red flag or anything like that, and just kind of see how it plays out. But we'll wait and see. No, the DRS trains on F124, as someone trying to make content, was so annoying. Because you just knew every race basically followed the same format. Of everyone would sit behind each other until the very last lap, and then they'd go for it. And that was so frustrating. And boring to watch. And that was AI, that was league racing, that was absolutely everything. There were definitely other things that F124 did do very well, but that was a complete killer for me. Yeah, I think Russell's going to have me this time. Don't think there's going to be much point trying to defend from the
I
Merc.
think we might see some rain. ETA about 15 minutes.
Alright, come on then. Just go, George. I'm not interested in having a fight. I just don't want Sainz to get through as well. Oh, come on! Why are they having a tea party? It looks like Lando and Max are having a good battle at the front. But those dark clouds are definitely beginning to loom.
Gap to your teammate behind, 4.2 seconds.
Oh, here we go. There goes George. Ugh! I am still there, buddy. Please don't turn across my nose. Right. Now, if we can just stick with him, I'll be happy. I'm going to have to do the F124 strat. Sit behind a faster car and pray that you don't lose the DRS. 23 was a very good F1 game. I would say, of the ground effect era Formula 1 games, it goes 23, 25, 24, 22. That would be my honest opinion. Anybody that puts F122 above anything else is lying. Oh no, come on. Don't lose to George. Oh, that gap's up to a second. As long as it's within a second, that's all I care about. 0.8, that's fine. It's basically as soon as you get to 5th gear, that's when you can go full throttle. 22 was such a bad F1 game. It was genuinely so depressing to go back into the dark ages of F1 games. So this is another track as well, where the AI tend to get a bit more ERS than you get. Obviously, where they don't simulate it properly, they tend to get access to more battery than you ever do. So it's always a track where you're basically hanging on. There we go. Sainz and Alonso will leave the two Spaniards to battle a little bit further behind. But yeah, Alonso's doing well on those softs early on. But this should pretty much be where we see him struggle.
Tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
2021 was pretty good. Very close to perfect. 2020 was perfect. 2013 again, right up there. Brilliant game. So ahead of its time, F1 2013. No, I'm going to lose the DRS that time, I think. Maybe we can just hang on, actually. We seem to be confident on the brakes into here. There we go. 9/10. Annoyingly, we've given still sight to the Rangers. Someone's gone. No idea who that is further back.
Okay,
oh!
Okay, red flag, mate.
Oh, we got a
Red flag.
spinner.
No overtaking.
Oh,
please.
oh
We'll see you in the
no.
pit lane.
Oh, it's going to be raining, isn't it? We're going to come back and it's absolutely bucketing it down. I can already tell. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Yeah, I know how red flags work.
Right, we can get a nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we handle the rest of this race.
Oh, no, it's even worse, chat. There's going to be like 2 laps before it rains. Oh, this is going to be a disaster. So we're going to have to start on softs. Because that rain is going to be... I mean, it might already be raining by the time we get back out onto the track. I've just got no idea. Yeah, it's already raining. Oh, I hate this game. Oh, Hamilton's blowing up. What is going on? There we go then. So we're going to get that freebie anyway at some point. But Hamilton immediately blowing up then by the time we get into turn 1. Oh, these conditions are slippery. Some people are on hards. Okay. So Hamilton didn't even make it to turn 1. I'm getting pushed around. What on earth is this? As Russell's clearly got some speed. Where's Piastri? Still alongside him. Can we get back past George? Yes, we can, but I'm far too late on the brakes. Can we do it? We're going to do it. I'm going to move up to 4th. I think I want Inters basically now, don't I? Or maybe like a lap from now. But immediately then, this race is this sprint race has kind of been turned on its head a little bit. I think there is still some grip on the track, but it is definitely beginning to fade. So I think, what do you do? I mean, some of the AI are on hards, so you would expect them to be struggling more, but that's kind of not the way this game works. Is there grip? Yeah, there's still grip in 5th gear.
Systems all looking
oh no,
good.
that's not what I wanted. Weather report.
Okay, the forecast suggests this rain's going to keep getting stronger for at least the next 15 minutes. Dry's definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
So rain's going to keep getting worse and worse, but teams still reckon dry's are the better one to have now. There seems to be enough grip on the circuit that you can justify it, but it might only be for another lap or 2. So it's not a bug with the red flags. The problem is obviously where the AI, so as soon as you click to go into a Grand Prix weekend, the game has already decided which AI are going to have mechanical failures. Of course, if you then end up getting a red flag before an AI was going to have mechanical failure, but it restarts the race after they were going to have mechanical failure, the game basically panics and force just instantly means their engine blows up off the start. It's a bit peculiar, it's a bit of a frustrating thing, but it's kind of all they can do with it. Joshy, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Dry Tyres on a Wet Track. And to Smalley as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Leclerc's really struggling. Lando does seem to have good speed, though. Verstappen, as always, seems to be pretty strong. I would rather be slightly early to pit than slightly late. That's my only concern, I think. Come on. Come on. Alone! Thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well. Wait, I was in the DRS of Leclerc? Okay. Oh, George is confident. Well, he's got good straight line speed, but he can't do anything on the brakes. I mean, it does still grip up off of the corners, doesn't it? I think we've got to stay out one more, at least. This is the other thing that's a bit odd with Shanghai. It's quite a lenient track for being able to stay on dries as it gets slippery. I've had a couple of races before here where it's raining, but it never gets wet enough to go to wets. Because there are a few hidden stats within the game about how certain circuits, how much grip is naturally in the road, how much water they can kind of dispose of. Yeah, so tell me if I need inters, Mark. That's all I care about at the moment. I mean, yeah, look how much Leclerc's struggling, though. And we've had a pretty good sprint so far. From 10th on the grid up to P4. I mean, we basically gained... no, to be fair, we didn't gain all those spots on the starts. We've done alright. Yeah, Russell is fast. Oh, it's definitely getting there. I think we're reaching the crossover now. I think I want in at the end of this lap. Yeah, there's definitely not as much grip now. I'm going to dive in. We're going to call it.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of
I'm going to make a pit stop at the end of this lap. It is a big gamble at this stage of the race, as DRS is still enabled, but I think by the end of next lap, it is going to be too bad to continue. Oh, yeah, look at that. Immediately locking up the fronts as well. Box, box, box. In. Oh, Leclerc's got nothing. Verstappen stays out. Norris stays out. Oh, I think everybody else is staying out. Oh, I'm doing a Hamilton. Ah! We hit the wall. That's fine, though. This is a big gamble at this stage. We are on a really good run so far. But we're doing all right. We're staying out of trouble. Oh, Hadjar's got a 5-second penalty. That must have obviously been for the spin earlier on. Right, come on, team.
Okay, off we go. Back into the race. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. Up to speed now.
Oh,
Let's get
how's
some
the grip
heat
feel?
into those tyres.
Car feels good. Right, let's monitor those gaps then. Oh, Behrman's on inters. When did Behrman pit? Sorry? Ollie Behrman might win this race, chat. He was given inters off of the restart. How has he done that? You can't force, like, into tyres on a dry stint, but he's making moves. I think we've nailed the timing of this, but Ollie Behrman's going to be like 10 seconds clear. If the AI start pitting soon, Ollie Behrman, I mean, I don't want to talk about it too early, but he might win this thing. I thought it was odd when I could see another Inter runner on the dash, but I hadn't really kind of put 2 and 2 together. Go on, Ollie Behrman. I mean, I've already seen Esteban Ocon win here. Is the other Haas going to win? Surely not. Benito, Donapon, both thank you for the follows. Welcome to the stream. I mean, look at that. We are, what, 3 seconds so far a lap quicker than Gasly? I get the Behrman's still struggling to move his way through, but surely we're going to see more cars pit. The track is definitely getting worse and worse. It is falling apart here. Verstappen's in. Norris is in. Leclerc's been holding up a huge train of cars as well. Imminence, thank you for the follow. Oh no, Norris is staying out there. So only some of the AI are pitting still. What is going on in Shanghai? It's only the sprint race. And this is already chaos. If we get the jump on Verstappen, we are golden. This could be one of the weirdest Formula 1 podiums of all time. Are we going to get the jump on Verstappen?
Okay,
We're going to be
Albon's
close.
in the pits.
Oh, we're going to be right with him, and he's obviously got to try and get those tyres up to temperature. This could end up being for the lead of the Grand Prix, depending on what Ollie Behrman does, but I think Verstappen has just about hung on to that effective P2 now in this race. But Ollie Behrman is slicing his way through the traffic further up the road, and Verstappen obviously might still struggle to carve his way through. Ocon, he might be up to like a net P5.
It looks like we might have an issue. Hang in there. We're
No.
attempting to manage it.
No. Please don't be an engine failure. If we get an engine failure in round 2 of the season, it's only the sprint race. I want to see Behrman win this thing. If it can't be me, I want it to be Behrman. But at the moment, I'm just hoping it's DRS.
I can confirm it's an issue with our engine, I'm afraid.
Is it? Oh no, it's not. It's not broken completely. We're just stuck in lean. That's okay. That's fine. It's not a full mechanical. It is just we're stuck in lean mix for a little while. We should be able to get that sorted pretty quickly. We had the same thing in Australia. I don't know where Sauber are getting their Ferrari engines from, but we need to try somewhere else. If anything, that little issue actually makes the car slightly easier to manage off corner exit.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Panic averted, chat. It's okay. I was hoping Verstappen would get held up a little bit more behind some of these other cars, but it doesn't seem to be happening. But could he be in a battle? I mean, McLaren is still out there. What are they doing? Oh, here we go. Now Verstappen's going to get held up a bit. There's Doohan trying to get into the pit lane. Both McLarens are still out on the road.
ERS is low, ERS is low. Consider changing mode on your MFD, or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
I mean, there's not a chance they can actually make this work. We are going numerous seconds a lap faster.
Like the fault's been fixed. Let's
Wonderful. Right, team has sorted out our mechanical issue. We got 5 seconds back to Leclerc, a little bit further on. So I'm hoping we can just hang on where we are. I've got no interest in trying to keep up with Max. That's going to be near impossible. Behrman's losing a bit of time as well, but I want to see him beat the Dutchman. He needs to lose, what, like half a second a lap? So Behrman does unironically have a real chance here, as that is scary. I mean, the thing is, I guess if you're a Lando Norris here, you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't now. You're only losing, what, 2-3 seconds a lap? You're probably getting to the point where, unless this track gets a lot worse quite quickly, it's not going to make a huge difference whether you pit or whether you don't, because you're probably not going to score anyway. Ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. Ugh. I just want to know how Behrman restarted on the Inter. Haas have made an absolute blinder of a strategy call. That is insane. Kiwi Racer and UK Lionheart, thank you both for the follows. I hope you're doing well. Oh, there you go. Norris is in. Doesn't think it's worth it. Oh, we've got more yellows. Who's now breaking down? That seems to be Gasly, I think. If that's a safety car, we're in trouble. Well, we're not in trouble. Actually, we are in trouble. DRS finally disabled. I'm staggered they left it on that long. Gasly now out of the Grand Prix. Out of the sprint race even. So Oscar Piastri is now leading, but Ollie Behrman is right there with him. That seems ridiculous to be saying. McLaren, Haas, Red Bull, Kick Sauber inside your top 4. Hilarious. Ooh, come on. One in mind. Thank you for the follow as well.
Have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
Oh, there you go. Behrman to the lead for the first time ever, I believe, in Formula 1. I know it's only a sprint race, but still, he'll be happy with that. And he'll be praying now that Verstappen gets caught up behind Oscar Piastri, who for some reason is trying to be the hero on those dry compound tyres. We've still got 6 laps to go of this race. Surely Behrman can't actually hang on. It would have been great to see it, though. As oh, here comes Verstappen. Will he be able to try and find a way through? He won't be able to get past him yet.
Okay,
this gives us a huge opportunity to close in some time on the Dutchman. Right, go, 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 go. Ooh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, Verstappen. He'll get a run on him down this back straight, but he's definitely lost a bit of time. SG Cameron, thank you for the follow. Oh, look at that. Oscar's defending. Oscar Piastri, you don't want to lose this spot. I think he's going to into the corner, though. No, he's not. He's still trying to defend. What is Piastri doing? Hilarious. Oscar Piastri, they're desperate to defend from Verstappen. He clearly wants to see Behrman win this race as well. Oh, don't run wide, don't run wide. Just about held onto it. Come on. We are all over the back of Max. If we can just get with him and fight him, we can either help Behrman win this race or try and help ourselves win it. Those are the goals. Oh, I think Verstappen is struggling, though. Is he got damage? No, I don't think so. I think we're just quite good through those first couple of corners. This Sauber seems to be a bit more planted now. So next Creator Series race is not this weekend, it's next weekend. But I will most likely be running Le Mans 24 on iRacing, so I won't be doing it. So therefore it'll be the weekend after. Right, come on, come on, come on. Nice and easy. Oh, I mean, depending on if these two fight, we could genuinely win this. Again, through hilarious strategy and a red flag, we might be able to win this race. I mean, Australia was a fluke. Surely if we can actually win this sprint race, it is not a fluke anymore. Once is a fluke. 2 is coincidence. 3 is a pattern. Nobody picked P2, P3. And why would they? Come on. Get the nose in. Wah. Come on, little Sauber. I don't know what's more unrealistic. Hulkenberg in the podium places or Behrman winning. Azzy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I could have had a run on Verstappen then. I don't know if he's got like a mechanical gremlin or he's just struggling with it. The force feedback on F1's not bad. It's not fantastic. But it's not as good as iRacing. It's probably on a similar level to Race Room though, I would say. Probably a bit worse, but not by much. Oh, come on. I mean, this is just insane, isn't it? 4 laps to go with this sprint. And Behrman still leading. One has happened. Behrman hasn't won a race. That is a fair point. I mean, imagine if we got some sprint races like... Oh, no, we're going to get another red flag. There's another spin.
Okay, and that's a red flag.
Oh, no. Just as we were all getting right on top of each other. Man. What is this? Is it going to be dry? Surely it's not actually going to dry up. It's going to be worse, I reckon. No, still inters.
Okay, this is essentially a
Oh, we are
free stop,
right in the
so
heavy
let's
rain,
think very
though.
carefully about our strategy for the rest of this race.
I could see there was a spinner back down at like turn 2. I mean, Behrman's got a huge opportunity, but I don't know whether it's going to be full wets or not. The team reckon full wets are quicker. It's only 3 laps to the flag. Do I go full wets or do I stick on the inter? The team reckon they reckon the full wet is quicker, and that normally is even more important. Normally, it overestimates the Inter's performance, so I think we've got to go full wets. I mean, a fully dry to fully wet sprint race here in Shanghai. This is beyond belief. 3 laps to go. I'm gambling it. I don't care. AI all on Inters. We've got a huge chance. 5 red lights. Oh, lights out and away we go. What's the grip like? Oh, it feels alright. It feels good. It feels good. 3 wide for the lead immediately. Into T1. We'll get to the inside of Verstappen. Ollie Behrman's going to try and defend it the long way around, but surely not. And Nico Hulkenberg back to the lead of another race then. I mean, getting the start is one thing. How will the overall speed look? As Ocon up to P5 as well. Oh, Behrman though, I'm sure he's gutted with that. He done so well throughout so much of this sprint, and it certainly wouldn't get to full wet conditions. That being said though, I mean, it definitely feels like the full wets are the better tyre to have. But they are still slip-sliding all over the place. Verstappen struggling as we make our way through turn, what's this, like 7 and 8, I think? Oh, come on, come on. I think we've got the grip though. I think there is performance in these full wet tyres. I don't think it's much more than the Inter, but I think it was the right choice. And we saw Behrman able to go basically from the back of the field to the front by taking a gamble off of 1 red flag restart. We have now done the same. Oh, balance the throttle. Keep it tidy. Don't do anything stupid late on here. Oh, yeah, just see, we've got a... Have we got any more grip? I think just the AI traction is still pretty good, but I think these tyres are the ones you want. Oh, Behrman's going to get a run on me, though, down this back straight. Will he get there? I don't know. I think he's got slightly less wing than me. Ollie Behrman's going to try and go for the move for the lead of the Grand Prix again. Oh, I broke myself. Get it stopped. Somehow, just about getting it stopped. I think we've got better braking performance, but worse traction performance at the moment. So it's right on that crossover. Very, very tricky there, but I think through some of the higher downforce corners, where we're just able to kick out a little bit more water, I think we've just about got enough at the moment then, as Verstappen now trying to pile on the pressure. I mean, this would still be a huge result for Ollie Behrman if he can walk away with it in this sprint race, but oh, we've got 1 second advantage now. Oh, Ocon's had to pit. Haas's dream of 2 big results in this sprint race. Unfortunate for one of them. It is the one that wasn't doing as well. But Esteban Ocon then into the pit lane, and he will be confined to a last place sprint finish unless something utterly insane happens inside these final few laps. But, I mean, Behrman, to be fair to him, he seems to be the strongest of the intermediate runners. He's actually able to gap Verstappen here. But as the track's getting wetter and wetter, the full wet tyres are definitely the right choice. Definitely the ones you want to be on this late on in the day. Oh, balance it. Keep it tidy, keep it tidy. Definitely some small places where Behrman has the grip, where you can get that power down. But on the whole, we are nailing it at the moment. And just building up a little bit of space, a little bit of breathing room. If I have a lockup, if we have a little snap of oversteer, we should be pretty safe at the moment. Let's drain the battery down this back straight. Ocon got damage. Behrman is still trying to fly that Haas flag though, as Verstappen is going to be applying even more pressure to him down this back straight.
Rain's getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while.
Don't tell me that. I don't want to see that. I want it to stay as wet as possible here. One more lap to go here from Shanghai. And with a 2-second buffer, I know it's only a sprint race, but this has been absolutely perfect for us. We gambled with the strategy, and it looks like it might pay dividends yet again. If you missed the stream on Friday, we took victory with Nico Hulkenberg, and I said there was not a chance we were going to do it again here in Shanghai, but everything seems to be working out well for the Hulk at the moment. I said if we can win once, it's fluke. If we can win twice, it's a coincidence. Maybe, just maybe, we can try and bag that coincidental second win. I don't care about the inters at the moment, Mark. I care about winning this sprint race on the full wets. I never tend to have much luck in the sprints inside the F1 games, but today of all days, we made a bit of a punt. We knew it was going to be crazy anyway with the changeable conditions, and I think had the track stayed on inters, we had the pace anyway. We looked to have the speed over Verstappen and Behrman in the sprint before this, but Sauber and Haas looking on for a 1-2 here. What a start to the year it has been. Chaos throughout the opening couple of races so far. But in towards the final few corners of the Shanghai sprint race, we've got an almost 4-second lead now over Ollie Behrman. I can't remember how much we won the race in Australia by, but it certainly wasn't this much, I don't think. Out onto the back straight one final time. Sauber, 4 points last year, let's not forget. Courtesy of Zhou Guanyu out in Qatar. To start this season, Sauber can't stop winning. Everything is working out well for us at the start of this career mode. In towards the final corner, here in the Shanghai Sprint. 25 points out in Albert Park, 8 points here on Saturday afternoon. Through the final turn, it is P1 here in Shanghai.
Yes, come on, podium. Good job this weekend. That's a great drive. Thank you.
Oh, man. This honestly feels like the only comparison I can come up with is Jenson Button back in 2009. Nobody thought we were going to win that sprint.
Well,
and I can't say I blame you.
Next up, we'll set the grid for the Grand Prix. We'll see you next time.
Oh, man, there we go. Hulkenberg claims the victory. Ollie Behrman in P2 there. And is that 8 different teams scoring points in the sprint race? Yeah, absolutely love to see it. 1 Sauber, 1 Haas, 1 Ferrari, McLaren, Red Bull, Aston Martin and Williams all scoring points in that sprint race today. 10th and 19th on the grid to 1st and 2nd. Oh man, this might be the wildest series I think I've ever done on any F1 game, and we're only a race and a half, a weekend and a half in. 55 minutes though for a sprint. I mean, I know that's obviously factoring in the red flags, but utterly insane. Where did Bortoletto finish? He ended up down in 15th, so a bit disappointing for him. But I mean, Ocon on a 4-stop strategy. I think everybody else... Behrman did do a 2-stop, so he definitely restarted that race on inters. Apparently, according to that, he only used intermediate tyres. That's not right. But yeah, Behrman definitely restarted the race on the inters, so I got no idea how on earth he managed that one. Hadjar got a 5-second penalty for a severe collision with Antonelli, but that was the only penalty of the day. I don't believe Hadjar was going to score anyway. I think he was way down the order before that penalty. He was 11 seconds back, so he was on for like P10, to be fair to him. So it wasn't going to be a bad result when all is said and done. But championship-wise, 9 points now clear of Max Verstappen at the top of the table. Russell still third ahead of Hamilton and Piastri. Antonelli up to 6th, just ahead of Ollie Behrman. A lot of drivers have already scored points, though, from these opening 2 events. Just Hadjar, Gasly, Bortoletto, Lawson, Doohan, and Tsunoda's last overall. That is disappointing for him. The Sauber dream continues, though. I thought we were going to lose it after the sprint race, but apparently not. We are still at the top of the table. 56 more laps to go, though, here from Shanghai. And I think we've probably already peaked for the weekend. Oh, Calstone, thank you for the 100 bits, buddy. I appreciate it. And Les Bronze James, thank you for the follow as well. What do we do, chat? This is insane. Just absolute cinema. I genuinely cannot believe what we are witnessing so far this campaign. And with the opportunity for more changeable conditions in the race, anything can happen here. 9 teams inside your top 10. It was only VCarb that bottled it. Oh no, because VCarb, Lawson was 10th, wasn't he? Was that all 10 in the top 10? Did I not notice that? Surely not. Can I see this? Does the sprint result actually work now? No. No, it doesn't. Love that. So I got no idea. Yeah, I think it might have been all 10 inside your top 10 there, which is insane. Lower difficulty to 69 for guaranteed perfect season. Beautiful. Beautiful. Tadpole Milk, thank you for the follow as well, mate. I hope you're doing well. Unfortunately, you don't get a trophy for a sprint, which is a shame. But, I mean, I guess get your predictions in then for qualifying, people. Because obviously we've got even more action coming to your screens now. Don't want to take any engine components, but I am slightly nervous about the lack of reliability so far. What upgrades can I do quickly? Not a lot, I assume? Yeah, nothing at the moment. Oh, I'll do some durability. Why not? We're getting a lot of upgrades done, though. Why can't I do that? Odd. Okay. Progress. Yeah, we got 4 going. Bortoletto's got 1 going as well. So we are piling on the upgrades nice and early on this season. I mean, genuinely, we can't win this, can we? Season 1. Like, we can't actually win this. Surely not. Surely not.
Welcome
Hey!
to Shanghai,
Welcome on in, Aaron.
ladies and gentlemen, where it's Chinese Grand
Yeah,
Prix
Doohan was
weekend.
16th, wasn't he? It was just
Before we
Alpine,
can
sorry,
race,
that messed it up.
we need to qualify.
Alpine
Who's
didn't.
going to take that coveted pole position? How will our grid line up? We're about to find out. Welcome to qualifying.
So with changeable conditions then for this qualifying, I think it's just going to be a question of trying to be the last car out. What's the best way to approach upgrades?
All right, let's
Just
have a
do as
quick
many
radio
as you
check,
can.
please. Radio check.
Cheapest ones you can, as many as you can, is the only advice I can give. So yeah, the rain's going to die off fairly quickly in Q1. So I would assume we'll probably get to dries by the end of it, or it's going to be close, isn't it? But there's basically no point going out early on. There we go. Delta's coming down. Yeah, there you go. Dries are already the way to go then. But track is going to continue ramping up. Let's have a look. Oh, so there we go. No one's even done a run yet. So everybody's going to go out at the same time. This seems risky. Lance Stroll's out there. Is he on dries? Yeah, he's on dries. That's fine. Everybody's gone on dries. Who wins at Kota this weekend? Oscar Piastri. Hey, I mean, we're only 2 races in, Bradson. I'm sort of... Sorry. What? Hey? Did you guys see that? What was that? So as soon as we gain control of the car, watch this. My steering wheel was straight. Look at that. The steering wheel just randomly kicked. Obviously, we tried to correct, got on the grass. I'm not having that. That's one of those annoying little game bugs. I'm not having that one. Yeah, I'm definitely not having that one. Wait, have I got rewinds disabled? What button do I have to press for a rewind? Sorry? Oh, it's because I'm too far back, isn't it? I've got to do it after it kicks. Because if I get to... There we go. That's fine. Yeah, the AI just messed me up. No, that's fine. We can gather that up again. Cheat? I can't do a lot there when the game bugs out on me. Right, well this, again, we could be in for another insane qualifying session. Because it is just going to be about trying to get one lap hooked up. Q2 and Q3 should be a bit more.
Down to P20.
Right, let's go. I'm just a little bit concerned we use so many sets of tyres in the sprint. That's the only thing that's making me nervous. This will be after now winning the sprint. We're going to have the worst qualifying performance of my life. Antonelli, he's probably out. Gasly's gone a second quicker. Russell's gone another second quicker. If we keep going like this, I'm going to be down on about 1 minute 10. I don't know which Haas is in the pit lane, but they're out of it. Might be Ocon. Verstappen, 32.5. That's good going. I mean, oh, come on. Track feels pretty grippy, to be fair. So, yeah, I don't think... You don't really need to play it safe. You basically try to do what you did in sprint qualifying. But obviously, sprint qualifying on the soft side messed up. So, we'll wait and see. As long as we get a good lap on the boards, hopefully we'll be through. Because the likes of Stroll and Antonelli went out so early, they were still on a bit of a slippery circuit. We're half a second up on Stroll. That should... Oh, come on. Rotate. Don't break free on me. I need this lap. We need to keep the Hulkenberg dream going. Yeah, soft tyres are pretty bad on this game. And they seem to have been made worse more recently. I don't know why. Ugh, it's just on those hairpin exits, it really seems to struggle. Make sure I don't run out of battery though on the run back to the line. Or again, another snap.
Minutes left in this session, and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick
P12. Ooh, Norris barely squeezes by. There we go then, that's okay. Just to make sure we're through to Q2, that's absolutely fine. We don't need... As long as we go 15th or better, that is all that matters. There we go. Verstappen fastest, just ahead of Russell and Hamilton. Oscar Piastri Hadjar up in P5. Brilliant effort by him. So again, 6 drivers from 6 different teams inside your top 6. Who's out then in Q1? Any major surprises? Sainz, he'll be disappointed. Stroll, not really shocking. Antonelli again out in Q1 alongside... I think that bottom 3 is the same as it was in the sprint, isn't it? 4 of the same 5 drivers are out as they were in sprint qualifying. So, yeah, that's a bit disappointing for them. There will be a new NASCAR video going out later on today. 6 PM UK time, 3.5 hours from now. There's going to be a new NASCAR one. We've got an F125 video going out in... CS going out in half an hour.
Okay,
an F1 setup going out at 5. NASCAR out at 6. And then an iRacing video out at 7. Plenty of content once I finish streaming for the day. Right, let's see what the AI do then. I'm not convinced we're going to make Q3, to be honest. I think the AI are going to be a bit better now, so I might just do 2 runs. I'm going to go out nice and early. If we get a good lap, we get a good lap. If not, we don't. When is the next stream? Thursday. Thursday night we'll be doing Suzuka from this series. Well, hopefully we can keep our win streak going. How long do edits normally take? Depends on the series. Anywhere from like an hour towards like 3 hours. Some obviously really big projects can take even longer than that. But normally not much longer. Right, anyway, let's go. Like I said, if we can nail this first lap, then I will have faith that we can make it into Q3 on a single run. But I am just struggling to kind of really get the soft compound working. It just doesn't seem to hang on well over a lap like the medium did. But I probably want to save that set of mediums for the race. Just because it's probably quite useful. But then again, with all the red flags and the changeable conditions, who knows what's going to happen in the race. We might end up on like a 6-stop strategy for all I know. Yeah, there's definitely more grip though than there was in Q1. Obviously, as more and more cars go around, kicking up that last bit of water. So it feels like, yeah, you can attack a bit more with confidence now. It's just always getting the upshift through there I struggle with.
That's us pushed down into P15.
Well, a quarter of a second up then on Big G. Ugh. Oh, come on. Don't now start losing it. It does take a while, but it is my full-time job, so... And I'm in the lucky position, like, where I can edit whilst I'm recording replays and stuff. Because I've got enough PCs. So I'm normally multitasking. Apart from when I'm streaming. But even then, sometimes I leave stuff to render out whilst I'm streaming. Oh, there we go, Verstappen. Oh, no, I used all my battery. That was bad. Oh, P11. Well, we're definitely not getting through on one run then. But I'd rather that than ending up right, kind of just on the cusp. I'm going to have to use my other set, aren't we? We do get an extra set if I make it. No, you don't in a sprint weekend, do you? So, I don't know. Oh, man. Right. I mean, the game reckons there's another half a second in it. Half a second, though, might just see us quicker than Piastri and Gasly. Alonso's done very well. So's Albon. But I mean, 1.4 seconds off fastest. Bortoletto, another 10th slower. I think we've just got to try and go for it, don't I? Track will be still ramping up slightly. Everybody's going out there. We've got to go for it. We've got to do another run. This is being recorded on PS5. On PC even, not PS5. I play NASCAR 25 on PS5. But yeah, all of my F1 stuff is done on PC. And when NASCAR 25 comes to PC, I'll be jumping on there as well. Alright, come on then. Let's see what we can do. One more run.
Currently in the drop zone, we need to move up into the top 10 or we're not going to progress to the shootout.
I need to find, at a minimum, half a second on this run. That is not easy to come by. Oh, I was really throwing the car up against the edge of the circuit there, but... not really getting the reward for it. You can maximise the track width as much as you like, but over those bumps, you just can't find anything. It's such a bumpy circuit, this. I want to save a bit more battery, though, for later on in the lap. I think if we just keep stuff tidier, gather up a few tenths, not doing things like that, that won't help us. Nice and smooth through the S's. Left it in 7th gear through the first part. Come on. Come on. Oh, a little bit of grass. That's all right, though. If you gather it up nicely, that actually finds you a little bit of time. Through here that we've got to be brave. Oh, again, back end, though. Immediately hears that and tries to scare me. Oh, that was good on the throttle.
2 minutes remaining in the session. We need a
We're
good
3
lap
tenths
here
up at the
or we're out
moment.
of qualifying.
It looks
Come
like
on.
we're probably going to end up P11, whether I improve or not. Unless I can be really brave through those final couple of turns. I know there's about another 10th on the run to the line. Just through the battery. Broke way too early there. That might cost us. Oh, yep, that's definitely cost us. It's over. Big mistake there. Even if we do improve now, it's not going to be by enough. Yep, there you go. There you go. Oh, man. I knew I had to be committed, but I don't think I was going to find half a second anyway. So I think ending up in P11, it was all we were going to be able to do. Oh, that's frustrating. That's frustrating. Even if we'd just been a bit closer, I would have been happy. Put more head lead into each turn. You'll have more turn in. I've always done it, and I cannot stop doing it. I don't know why. Why has Leclerc got a 5-place grid drop? What's Leclerc been up to? Has he had a crash? Oh, he had a collision with Verstappen. I wonder what happened there, then. Don't know when that was. But yeah, Leclerc and Verstappen coming together. So, wherever Leclerc starts, he's going to end up further down the order. Creator Series, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I assume you only follow people that have ended up winning a race. Or something like that. Is that the rule with it? But I mean, yeah, P11 is a bit disappointing. Oh, we only needed 3/10. 3.5 tenths. We could have found that. We definitely could have found that. But it is what it is. And I guess we've got to get on with the race. Just lazy. Fair enough. I mean, if you had to follow everybody that does a single race in CS, it's probably chaos. You'd be following about 1,000 people. Oh, man. Get your predictions in, though, chat. If you're on Twitch, you can bet your noggins. If you're on YouTube or Kick or TikTok or anywhere else, come over to Twitch. Bet noggins. You can win some prizes. It's just more noggins. I probably should specify that. I mean, like I said, if it goes anything like the sprint, we're in for an absolute chaos. And I think this one's going to be even worse, because this is actually meant to be dry to wet to dry. Maybe we start on hards? We do something like that? I don't know. Hey, welcome in, Rohan. You've come at just the right time, my friend, because we are about to get ready. 56 laps here in Shanghai. Spin out because of your roof view. Probably Dylan. All my lack of skill on the game. I bet 1k and won 1.3k. Exactly. You're making gains. Do you know how long you'd have to stay at the stream to gain those 300 noggins? I don't know. That was a genuine question. Next NASCAR career mode video later on today, 6 PM UK time. It'll be there. Don't you worry. I'm going to be doing it daily for as long as I can. You never have to worry, Davis. It'll always be coming out. Ryan, thank you for the follow as well, mate. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well.
Again then for Formula 1 in Shanghai.
Are we at 8,500 Twitch followers yet? Indy Next Year is dropping as well tonight.
It's a circuit that first featured in the championship calendar back in 2004.
What are we now up to on Twitch?
Formula 1's 1000th Grand Prix back in 2019.
Let's have a look.
Shanghai International Circuit then is a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2.
8,448. We are getting closer and closer to 8.5k. For some reason, I thought we started with more than we did. I just can't do numbers, chat.
Passing, and they're available into turn 1 and down the kilometre-long back straight into turn 14.
If you only had one race to go to the rest of your life, what would it be? Probably Le Mans.
It's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race.
That would work, Dylan, if you weren't playing on a flat TV screen.
Max Verstappen lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have
next CS video will drop in 22 minutes, is my estimate.
George Russell,
it's already available for channel members on YouTube, on the main channel.
Albon, Leclerc, and Pierre Gasly. Hulkenberg, Lawson, Gabriel Bortoleto, and Hadjar.
I mean, to be fair, at least like Bortoleto again at Q1. This Sauber is still the worst car in the game.
Ocon and Jack Doohan rounds off the grid.
Yes, I definitely will be, John Cena. Absolutely.
Let's head down to the track.
There's no doubt in my mind I will be playing that game.
And alongside me today, a man small in stature, but
I got a B in GCSE maths, I think.
I know what we've got to do before.
If I remember, it's just like 10 years ago now, nearly.
What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them,
you have pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers, and headphones on. They're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd. They're kind of waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. Engineers absorbing that information, that vital information they need to carry you through the race. And pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within the environment. There you go, chat. I almost know that script now. I've heard it so many times.
Radio check.
Does Hulkenberg have his pre-race routine? Is everything systematic for the Hulk? We will have to wait and see. That's good, though. The team want us to start on hards, and I am happy to obey, because I think if I don't know how far we'll be able to stretch them. We might not be able to go much further than that. But I'm hoping that rain will obviously rock in just as we're getting towards the end of that stint. That is the hope. That is the dream today. And maybe, just maybe, we can have a bit more luck. We've won every race every sprint so far this year. Admittedly, we've only done one of each. Will the streak continue as we head into the Grand Prix? 5 red lights are on here in Shanghai. And the Chinese Grand Prix. Oh, go, go, go there. You can see a couple of guys starting on the mediums, getting off to a very good start, but they're going to have nowhere to go with it. In towards turn 1. It's all Tsunoda a bit slow on the apex. Leclerc's going to get barreled out on the outside, and we're going to try and use my old party trick once again down the inside of everybody that we possibly can. I mean, look at that. Albon's on softs at the start. That is a very, very aggressive call. Well, we are immediately up then into P8 off the start of the race. Getting past Gasly, getting past Tsunoda, and getting past Leclerc. Sorry. Why did Alonso brake so early? Oh, accidental double overtake again down at the hairpin. Apparently that's just what I do this weekend. But up then into 6, so I've gained 5 places in about the first 7 corners. Whew, that was scary. That gets the heart rate going to kickstart the race. And now again, it's probably all about trying to hang on. Oh, that'll be a warning. First warning of the weekend. I don't think we got one in the sprint, did we? We actually did quite well. Ooh, come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, these hard tyres with full fuel, everything like that, they're going to be difficult to get up to scrub. Leclerc, thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, engine issues yesterday, engine failure today. Would not surprise me. So here we go. Russell and Hamilton, the former Mercedes boys. Going wheel to wheel down to that final corner. Will Hamilton be able to hang on the inside? Will Russell swoop through? Either way, they're slowing each other up. Hamilton will defend the spot as Verstappen. He has gone up at the front of the order. Oh, we're trying to box George in. See if I can keep him tucked up behind Lewis. And the inside, surely not. Oh, we're going to squeeze him out. We're going to squeeze him out so wide. But we've done it. We're up then into P5. There's Albon then, another one on those soft compound tyres. Going to try and fight his way back through. Ugh. I assume there's no update on the rain.
No threat of rain.
I should
for
have
the
kept
time
the
being.
ERS in.
Look good. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Oh, I'm getting dived. Ugh, what's going on? Everybody's trying to go for moves. I do have a heart rate monitor. It's just somewhere in my garage. Ever since I moved, I don't know where it is. And last 212 and I were going to sort out the garage at the end of this month. We were going to buy some shelving units. But then we had to fix her car, so we're not going to do that this month. That's going to be a next month task. But I do need to desperately find it.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off.
So the next CS race is Mexico, because obviously it's the IRL Mexican Grand Prix. But the next CS race that I do will be another mystery race. My prediction for USA is an Oscar Piastri dub. I think he's going to come back hungry. AI is set to 110. We are on maxed out AI. Max AI, no assists. I basically pretty much make this series as difficult for myself as I can. Oh, come on. Easy, easy. I believe Jamie did, but I could be wrong. I passed second time, mainly because I was really ill the first time I did it. And probably, like, genuinely, if I felt that ill now, I wouldn't go out and drive my car. So I felt so ill, but I went back, I think it was a week later and passed. I'm probably not doing Mexico in Creator Series because I will be doing the 24 Hours of Le Mans on iRacing. Well, our top 3 then have really spread out immediately, and everybody else is staying quite bunched up. I wonder if the top 3 are all on softs. You probably are, Bradson. Right, come on. Go, go, go. Fair enough. Okay, we're mudslinging today, are we, Bradson? Fair enough. Yes, if I do 24 Hours of Le Mans, it will all be live streamed. But it will be on Twitch and Matt212 iRacing. So not on this YouTube channel. That's why it's best to follow me on Twitch, because I do all my live streaming in one place. Everything else kind of gets streamed everywhere. But everything gets streamed on Twitch. I don't know how much grip Albon's going to have to maybe get away. But I would assume... We're 4 laps in, so I can only assume those soft tyres are about to hit the cliff. And I'm not even saying that unironically. They probably already have no advantage. I mean, if I wasn't ill, I probably would have passed it first time. Kai Ash, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I can't. Come on. Hustle, car. Hustle. What we need. I mean, early on it is all, again, just like staying in the DRS. So I'm going to guess the rain probably won't show up until at least lap 30. It might be even later than that. If we get past about lap 25 and there's still no sign of it, then I'll probably pit and bolt on a set of mediums. But honestly, I've got no idea. I will be teaming up with Cam and Eugene, maybe Gary, and hopefully Jay Fastcook as well. So the same boys I ran it with a couple of years ago. Yes, there's definitely no rain yet, so we ain't got to worry about that. Oh no. Well, how is that not a warning? Okay. Not going to complain. So, I failed because it's a really awkward junction to try and describe. But the person taking my test didn't think I checked the exit when I did. I'm well aware you know, in hindsight, I probably didn't make it obvious enough that I had checked. But I had definitely, like, I wasn't going to pull out without checking. So yeah, that was what it was. He was like, you didn't check that junction. And I was kind of like, I can say that I did, but there's no real point in fighting this. He's already made his mind up. And I just felt so ill, I wanted to go home and go to bed anyway. But it's the thing, like, if you're learning to drive at the moment, or learning to drive in the future, the most important thing is not about just doing the right stuff and the safe stuff. It's about making it clear to your instructor that they know you're doing the right stuff and checking stuff as well. That's kind of half the battle. I got a Cadillac livery on the game through mods. You can just drag and drop them into the game files. We are currently P6. So we're doing alright early on. But Verstappen has gone at the front. But I reckon some of these guys are definitely on softs.
The gap to the car in front is less than 1 second now. Well done. Let's try and get past in the DRS zone.
Oh, I need to sneeze, chat. I need to look at bright light or something. I mean, to be fair, Albon now he's got in front. He's doing a pretty good job dragging us along. Gasly and Russell are both beginning to struggle. So we're kind of racing into a bit of a decent spot here. Yeah, most people that play F1 are better than me. I'm just a big bottle job. Yeah, you have to just exaggerate everything you're doing. Like, you gotta go, ooh. Oh, surely not. Oh, those soft tyres might be alright then. Rain in 15 minutes, so what's that, about lap 16? That's way earlier than predicted. But we will definitely go straight to the Inter then. I mean, it might be like the sprint race as well, where it doesn't get that wet that quickly. We definitely nailed that timing though in the sprint. I was pretty proud of myself there.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button.
Gary Owens beats Matt212 in equal machinery. He didn't in season 1 of co-op. Ugh. Oh, come on, don't start making errors. Oh, if that's a warning? I lost time. Well, we got no more warnings. Whoa. When's James Early racing in an iRacing event again? I'll ask him if he wants to do Le Mans. He might well be up for it. I think we're going to run the Cadillac again, I want to say. I haven't spoken to James much more recently. Since he left Create Series. But then again, he hasn't, like, streamed as much or anything, I don't think. James is so funny, man. Because he's such a good content creator. But he just stops so often. He's so inconsistent with it.
Green
Oh,
flag.
we got yellows. Oh, red flag. Is it? It's a Red Bull's gone. I think that's Sonoda. So his bad start to the year continues. Don't think we're going to get a red, though. Because he's managed to spin out of the way. And Sonoda, last in the World Championship, last in this Grand Prix. Oh yeah, no, James creates fantastic videos. He just, like, it's the fact he doesn't, the thing is with James as well, and he knows it, because I've said it to him before. And I think he's okay with the fact as well. But obviously, like, content algorithms, they just rely on you making consistent content. Whether that's one a day, or one a week, or one every other day. Whatever, as long as you're consistent with it, they don't mind. But James will, like, do daily uploads for, like, 3 weeks and then stop for 2 weeks. And that's what it doesn't like. Ugh. Don't get a penalty. There you go. Just make sure I lost a bit of time on the exit. Yeah, he'd just do, like, a load of streams or a load of videos incredibly quickly together. He kind of just gets like a flurry of videos and then nothing again. And you're kind of there going, well, if you space that out to like every other day, then you'd be sorted for a lot longer. The other one as well is when he takes down, like he hides his YouTube channel so no one can find it. You're kind of just there going, well, just leave it up. Leave it publicly accessible. Why hide it? I don't believe James is at uni anymore. Because I said to him something about uni a couple of weeks ago, and he was like, no, I'm not a student, so I don't really know what's going on, as such. Hard to keep track of with James, honestly. That was it, yeah, he messaged me something about Adobe Premiere, and I was like, well, you can get it dirt cheap, you're a student. And he was like, no, I'm not. I was like, aren't you? I thought you were again. He's a bit of an enigma, is James Early. Third place podium. I would not complain with a podium. I honestly don't know, Smurf. I've never thought to ask. James Early has a YouTube channel, has got a Twitch as well. But he's got like, I think he's got nearly 11,000 on YouTube. So, he, like, for F1 standards anyway, he's done well. Not many people get to 10k making F1 videos on YouTube. Right, come on then. And the inside of Albon. Yeah, those soft tyres are definitely starting to fall apart a bit. Still got a bit of grip though. Trying to have a look back around the outside. Yeah, I've been friends with James now for 4 or 5 years, I want to say. I've known about his content
Nico,
for longer.
That's Albon behind you. We want to keep them behind, please. It's critical for our race.
Right, come on. My teammate is still Bortola, so yes. This is Season 1. We're only on Race 2. PJ, thank you for the follow. And Zorqua, sorry I missed that one earlier on. But I appreciate it. And Riley, thank you for the follow. Oh, we are barely hanging on inside the Ranger Lewis. I think now he's got past Albon, he's trying to go. Trying to get on with his race, and we've got to try and hang on to the Ferrari's coattails. Hey, thank you very much, PJ. It was a good race. I didn't bottle it for once. I could have probably won the sprint the week beforehand, but I think, honestly, like, Ben was probably going to have me anyway. So, yeah, I was happy to finally convert that one. Because that was after lap 1. Like, if I didn't win that one, I'd probably have to retire. I'd love to see Hamilton win a race this year. I'm not convinced it'll happen, though. Oh, come on. Get that nose in. I mean, predicting next season is near impossible. Who knows what's going to happen? Nobody knows who's going to... Like, everybody thinks it's probably going to be Mercedes again that are the... Oh, come on. Everybody thinks it's going to be Mercedes that are the dominant force, but we've got no idea.
Given a time penalty for that last incident.
That was stupid. Just lock the rear up and accidentally cut the corner. Nothing I could really do once I made the initial error. That's annoying. Considering we basically got no warnings in Australia or the sprint race, a penalty inside 10 laps here is annoying. It might make no difference come the end of the afternoon, you just don't know. But I'm leaving it on strict to obviously try and learn more, ready for CS.
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15
So that rain
minutes.
isn't rolling in much closer then. So it is going to take a while to show up. I think, yeah, it completely depends on Ferrari. I think if he's got a car that can win, then he'll hopefully have quite a good year. If he doesn't, then he'll probably call it a career. I like the theory now that people just think Alonso keeps racing, so Hamilton can't take that record off him. Because obviously Hamilton's basically had every other record away from Fernando. He just wants to keep that one. Yeah, we seem to have pace, though, to keep up with Lewis. Oh, sorry, Hulkenberg next year. Oh, again, it kind of depends on what Audi you're doing. I mean, Hulkenberg's basically vanished since he did get that podium, hasn't he? Yeah, but there's always rumours that things aren't what they seem at Ferrari. When is there not rumours that there's beef at Ferrari? That would be when I'd be more concerned, if apparently there was no issue at Ferrari. The warning that have really confused me still is the one for running wide down at the hairpin. Like, I lost a good half a second from that. Still gets a warning. Oh, come on. I mean, the top, like, apart from Hamilton, Albon and I, everybody else is so strung out so early on. Piastri is definitely on hards.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
It's the fact with Alonso now, if he has a bad car, he's going to keep going for longer. It's like such odd
We're
mentality.
increasing the gap on the car behind by 5/10 a lap.
Oh, there we go. Albon's out of the range now. Hopefully for good. Start trying to pull away from him. As Gasly on those mediums, he's going to be an interesting one. Because I feel like the soft compound runners are going to have to pit before the rain arrives. But I don't know about Pierre. Hey, no worries, Jordan. Have a good one, buddy.
Keep
Thanks for
pushing,
stopping
you're
by.
gaining on the car ahead.
Ugh. Ugh. What do you think of Formula Kai? He makes good videos, to be fair to him, but I don't like the way he drives, from my personal experience with him. I mean, I summed it up pretty well in Singapore. I said on the formation lap what he would do into turn 1, and he did exactly what I thought he'd do. He's just way too aggressive. He just expects people to move out of his way. And you guys have known me long enough, if you come out to enough races, that I won't move. Like, if someone expects me to move out of their way, I'm then not going to move out of their way. It's pretty simple. Straight up. Hey, welcome in, Certic. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I would say Max more than Lewis. I can't think of really many examples where Lewis has been like that as much. But it was Max's whole mentality coming into the sport. But, like, Juan Pablo Montoya always used to talk about it with Michael Schumacher. That people would just jump out of his way. And you were like, why? So obviously Montoya made it his mission to never jump out of Schumacher's way. My favourite bit, because I watched back Kai's little bit from that incident, was the fact he then claimed I pushed him into turn 1. I never ran into the back of him. He completely missed his own braking point and then tried to blame me. Oh, sorry, yes. That's kind of my mentality with it, yeah. If someone demands or expects you to jump out of the way for them, then it's going to be the person that I'm going to make their life a bit more difficult. Simply because I don't like when people just drive like that. Even if you are quicker than me. I'm never going to sit here and go, oh, I'm as quick as Kai, because I'm not. Like, I'm not. But if you're also then going to try and treat someone with absolutely zero respect because you're quicker than them, he has a lot more to lose in that scenario than I do, is my rationale. Oh, here we go. Question of the day, then. What am I expecting? Ooh, I mean, we've actually got some good speed over Lewis right now. I think he's struggling. Oh, I can't. I think, yeah, we're not losing anything to Oscar either. I think Hamilton and I have got pretty good speed at the moment, because Albon is now really starting to fall away. So we're kind of doing well. Yeah, I accidentally... I ran wide once, or I ran wide twice and accidentally locked up the rears and cut a corner. That's why we got the 3-second pen, annoyingly. But if the race were to finish like this, it would only cost me 1 spot. And hopefully by the end of this lap, it would make no difference whatsoever. It's just how good the AI are off of that corner still. I know they're better since the patch. They're still annoying. What do I think of Arava? I mean, I haven't really... apart from like when we go to EA events, I never speak to Arav. He does make incredible content. But it is quite funny just how good his content is for how bad he is at driving. And 11 drivers that have won a race that have also driven a Sauber. Robert Kubica, immediately.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate
Frentzen. I'm doing this in such a bad order. Raikkonen, Bottas. Perez. Oh, Juan Pablo Montoya never drove a Sauber, as far as I'm aware. Oh, Doohan's gone. Another mechanical failure. That'd be disappointing. Jean Alesi, I'm pretty certain did. I think he raced for Sauber very briefly. Trying to think. Oh, Jacques Villeneuve, of course. Other drivers that went to BMW. Trying to think, because they had a few really odd random ones. The thing is with BMW Sauber, before like Toro Rosso, they were always a team that kind of had random people in. Oh, Vettel, of course, again. Another one that only stood in once. Or twice.
Yellow flag.
Is that the really obvious one, Sebastian Vettel? So 3 more. Who am I thinking?
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
Golden
Come on.
boy. Golden Boy in a Sauber. Well, Sebastian Vettel's also correct, though, isn't he? Trying to think of other Sauber drivers. What do you think of Tom? I've never spoke to Tom, funny enough. He seems alright. Golden Boy now. Golden Boy? Might be really stupid. It's quite difficult to try and think of these whilst I'm driving. Oh, Charles Leclerc, of course, yes. Obviously, I completely forgot obviously Leclerc was there 1 year. I did already say Perez. So now we're only forgetting 2. Which I assume are probably 90s and very early 2000s. Zhou Guanyu. Yeah, I don't think he ever won a race. I assume the last 2 are early days. Or like won a race in the 90s and then raced for Sauber in the 2000s. Ugh. British? Oh, Johnny Herbert? Did he race for Sauber at some point? Beeman Hill didn't. Herbert, yes. Oh, one more. Oh, okay, Norris is in.
Really,
okay.
Really
so soft compound tyres have gone as far as they can.
Race, so let's keep it clean.
One more. No, Jos never won a race. One more. One more. Who is it? Ericsson. No. No, I already... Kubica was the first one I said, because of course he's the only one that actually won a race for Sauber. I feel like it must have been a 90s one. Trying to think who went through Sauber, because it started off with like Venlinger and Frentzen, didn't it? It definitely wasn't James Hunt. I got no idea off the top of my head. I already said Raikkonen, yeah. Oh, can you give me a clue, Smurf? I can definitely get this. I already said Alesi. Oh, it's going to really annoy me otherwise. Oh, Felipe Massa, of course, yeah. Thank you, Anthony. I always forget Massa, because Massa would have had a really odd time at Sauber. There we go. 11 out of 11. Chat helped me with that one, I must admit. Otherwise, I was probably stumped at 8 or 9. Oh, there we go, though. The rain now beginning to fall. We've got 7-second gap back to the car behind. This will be where things start getting a little bit scary. So I think what's probably going to happen is either it's going to rain now until the end, or it's going to rain from here to about lap 40, and then we'll have a blast probably on the mediums at the end. How badly worn are these tyres?
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now.
If I had to use these again, I could. Is it time we start making a move on Lewis? I got no idea. I mean, we will be up into the podium. I don't mind the Alpine livery. It's not their best. Still, the 2021 Alpine was the best livery. Beautiful car. Right, how long is it then before the grip is going to fall apart?
Wetter. Recommend you stay out for now, though. We'll be much slower if we move on to inters this early.
Yeah, definitely not ready for inters yet. But we'll wait and see. How many of those would Jamie name? Jamie, I feel like, would probably get most of them. Yeah, you forgot Vettel on that list, didn't you? No! Whoa! That was scary. I thought we were losing a wheel then.
Okay, gap to the car ahead. 4.
Bye-bye, Lewis.
Seconds. Gap to your teammate behind, 29.
There was 12.
seconds.
Did we get 12 out of 11? Did we? Oh, we forgot Fisichella. We completely forgot Fisichella. Yes, that probably should, that little slide at the final corner should probably explain how much the grip is starting to fall off. Our Smurf has loads of quiz questions for us, but we do tend to do one per race. Occasionally he'll throw out a second one if things are really quiet. That was good though, I enjoyed that one. Yeah, get your bottle emojis in, chat. To be fair, I'm happy we kept it out of the wall. I thought we were going to lose a wheel there, so to not even get damaged, I'm pretty happy with. And technically, we haven't lost a spot either. I just can't wait for how much Lewis is going to run away from me now. Now I haven't got DRS.
I know these conditions are tough, but bear with it. I don't think the track's ready for intermediates yet.
We're getting closer to the crossover, but we're not there yet. Yeah, we might do like a Christmas quiz stream or something. That could be hilarious fun. But apparently it's going to be about my live stream, so I'm not going to remember anything.
Okay, the forecast suggests this rain's going to keep getting stronger for at least the next 15 minutes.
I mean, we actually seem to be quicker than Lewis now and not stuck in his dirt yet. But maybe that's just the track getting worse and worse. Or it was because I dumped a load of battery down the back straight. I reckon we're pretty much there at the crossover though, now. Or we got to be close. Yeah, I think I'm going to dive in this lap. Oh, Lewis is really struggling. What's happening to Hamilton? He's got nothing. All the AI is struggling. Oscar Piastri's falling back as well. Hello? Is this Sauber just good in the wet? What's going on? Hey? I've taken like 3 seconds out of everybody. Am I just a driving god in the rain? What is this? This is 110 AI, and we are waltzing up to the back of Lewis Hamilton. How peculiar is this? So 24 of Le Mans will not be this weekend, it'll be next weekend. Yeah, it's definitely time to switch, but the AI is struggling way more than I am. I know we're running a bit more wing, but this is ridiculous. They're going much quicker than everybody. I've never had this before, where I'm fast.
Tyre situation's an interesting one,
No,
but
we're
I think
pitting.
the right call is to stick with what we've got for now. The
We are
weather's
definitely
turning, we
pitting.
think
Yeah,
it's
there
time
you
to
go.
box now.
So there we go. All that time we lost her on the spin, we're immediately going to gain back. Oh, Oscar's staying out there. Hamilton's in, though. Don't do a Shanghai, buddy. All those years ago. Can we go round his outside? Can we do a Sebastian Vettel? Oh, look at that! Sebastian Vettel! Oh, contact. No, he's pushing me. Hamilton pushed me and I sped! What is that? Getting the elbows out. Lewis Hamilton. Oh, man. That's ridiculous. I was getting the car slowed down then, and he not pushed us.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Oh, that Sebastian Vettel tribute went very wrong then. Hamilton just decided he was going to ram me. Hey, welcome in Concept. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I mean, at least if we get a safety car or something, chat, we'll just take that penalty. So that's alright. Right, now we've got to push, though, because apparently we've got speed.
Gabriel coming in for his stop now.
I would assume Lewis has damage as well. He might not, actually, I say. No, he's fine. I think he's all good. But we should hopefully undercut Oscar this lap as well. I don't know why McLaren keep trying to go long on dry tyres on a wet track, but they keep trying it. Ugh.
The underbody's taken a little damage. Just watch out for it.
No, I won't flashback in the races. I allow myself flashbacks in practice, and if we get like a really stupid glitch. But something like that was, I'm not going to say my own fault, but it was a risk I took. The real AMITG. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline. Wait for further updates.
There we go. So DRS now gone. So no surprise that Piastri is into the pit lane then. Don't think we've got the speed to match Verstappen at the moment, but I don't think we're much slower. I think we've got the speed to try and hang. Oh, that's not a warning. Okay. Give us your setup for China. Exclamation mark racing, Seismic. The setup is right there on that YouTube channel. Oh no, did I change it to exclamation mark setups? There we go. Even I don't remember what I've set it to. That YouTube channel has all of my F125 setups. Yeah, how are you feeling for Mexico, Concept? It's nice to have a race off, isn't it? A weekend off. I mean, yeah, we seem to be matching the pace of the cars around us, which when it's a Red Bull, a Ferrari and a McLaren, I don't think we can complain about too much. And again, that 10-second penalty we will get rid of. Unless for some reason we end up staying on these inters for the next nearly 40 laps. Which I doubt.
Okay, the underbody's taken some damage.
Annoyingly, yeah, that underbody damage will cost us as well. Just a little bit. Oh, man. Gotta be on my best behaviour. High alert. I don't think we're ever prepared, are we, Concept? That's not the point. Exclamation mark setups only works on Twitch. If you want access to that YouTube channel if you're watching this on the YouTube live stream, look in the video description. It'll be right there. It's always linked in videos. I think Hamilton is really struggling. I don't know if he's just made a little error or what, but he is just dropping at the moment. Oh, come on. Maybe he's opted for a dry setup today, or yeah, just he's not feeling the rain in that Ferrari. I mean, to be fair, Leclerc's falling away as well.
We're seeing a lot of tyre wear in the data. Please
Are we?
focus on looking after your tyres.
Okay. You might be the only one there, Mark. I feel fine on these tyres. Mand! I'm probably butchering your name, so I'm not even going to try and pronounce it all. But thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well. See, I had an extra step to that Concept. I wing it, I bottle it, and then I pray.
Conditions are going to keep deteriorating for 10 minutes at least.
Could we get full wets? Don't think so. I'm going to set them up ready just in case I need them. But I don't think we should need full wets. I just want to be able to pull away from Lewis. That's my only goal at the moment.
No tyre concerns.
Magma, thank you for the follow.
On the driving.
Hey, so hang on a minute. Mark tells me one moment that we're getting huge tyre wear. The next moment he tells me we've got no issues with tyre
You're
wear.
increasing the gap on the car behind by 5/10 a lap.
Wait, do we already know what cars are in for Mexico? It's not for like another 2 weeks. We boxed about 5 laps ago over to the Inter from the dries. I have a 13-second penalty. I got 3 seconds for accidentally running wide a couple of times. And then I got a 10-second for Hamilton pushing me into the pit lane. So I spared. But I think Lewis might have a little bit of damage then. Hopefully we're going to be able to open up that gap. You do not want to use that curb. Briar, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I mean, we're not even halfway there yet. Still a lot will happen in this race. I mean, the sprint was scary enough. That was carnage. Oh, come on, don't get on that curb. Get the driver in. Oh, I didn't know that. What car are you in then, Concept? Or what car are you meant to be in? What car am I meant to be in? It's all very confusing. Rush Racing, thank you for the follow. Oh no, that was Singapore. Singapore beforehand, I was running Petite Le Mans on iRacing in heavy rain. So I did 9 hours of iRacing and then immediately jumped in for that. And then I got glitched. Prior to Monaco, I'd just been playing NASCAR 25 all day. Hanky Panky. Great name. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow. Oh, yeah, it's definitely... I mean, it's definitely still Inters, but it's definitely getting wetter. I'm doing very well, thanks, Timothy. Hope you are as well, mate. Oh, come on. Oh, it's just balancing that throttle when you get a bit of a slide, isn't it? I'm in the Red Bull again, am I? Wonderful. I mean, I'm not there for Mexico, so it makes no difference. To be honest, actually, I don't think I'd want the Red Bull in Mexico anyway. Far too oversteery. I actually preferred having the Ferrari. But apparently they want to change up the way it's all done again. I can't keep up with it. Sprint wins don't count towards averages, apparently.
We're increasing our gap on the car behind.
So we do
around
seem
a
to be
second
quicker
lap.
than everybody that isn't called Max Verstappen right now. Who, of course, is my current main championship rival. Maybe it's just going to be Max Verstappen versus Nico Hulkenberg this season. That would be quite funny. Yeah, so sprint races don't count. And if you DNF, that also doesn't affect your average either. So DNFs and sprints are completely removed from the equation. Yeah, I'm basically going to try and stat pad in sprint races. Creator Series is not doing Kota because, well, apparently originally loads of people were meant to be going to Sim Racing Expo, and now apparently it's only like 4 people. So they probably shouldn't have delayed it, but they did. I think more people went to Gillen's wedding than went to Sim Racing Expo. Or are going to Sim Racing Expo. I want to do Sim Racing Expo one year. Does look very cool. Ugh.
And we're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
I'm sure there's drink at Sim Racing Expo, to be fair. Oh, come on. Nose him. You definitely do have to slide the car around a little bit in the changeable conditions. Especially this Sauber, because it only wants to go sideways. It either wants to understeer or oversteer. Or sometimes it wants to do both at the same time. Which is good fun. It is the Ferrari SF... Was it the SF14T? I honestly can't remember. Favorite beer? I don't drink beer. Cannot stand it. I'm sorry. Just not a fan. I actually don't like many alcoholic beverages. I mean, yeah, we are pulling away from Lewis. We actually seem to have good pace over Max again at the moment. Why? I don't know why the AI is struggling so much. Is this going to be where the AI suddenly absolutely poo themselves again for like a lap? Apparently not. So this rain's basically meant to keep getting a little bit worse throughout the next 10 minutes. And then is obviously meant to start tapering back out again. So we're doing alright. We're managing. Yeah, I only drink tequila. Yeah, turning my head helps with the center of gravity in the car. No, it's just something I've always done ever since I was a kid. I've just never been able... Like, I don't even realise I'm doing it. Like, when I watch videos back, I look ridiculous. Ugh. But I've just always done it. But this is what we had a couple of laps ago, Depop. We gained like 4 seconds in one lap on everybody. And then they switched to the Inter and we're fine again. But we do seem to have some good pace. I'm getting used to this Sauber. Exactly, I've got a more aerodynamic haircut as well. So we're all golden. Ugh. Are you streaming later on, Concept, if you're still here? He's probably gone. I don't know. Whoa. Oh, what time? I don't know if I'll still be live to radio or not. I think if we absolutely nailed it, we might be able to get closer to Max, but I might need like a safety car and stuff to help. Oh, I should be live then. I'll make sure when I wrap up Concept that I'll send a raid your way, sir. If you don't already follow Concept Chat, make sure you do. He does a lot of open lobbies, which you guys moan at me that I don't do any open lobbies. So, Concept is where you get your open lobbies fix. Yeah, Max really is trying to live 2023 Simulator again. Just wants to dominate at the front. Krashka, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We seem to reliably be quicker than everybody behind. But Max, some laps we gain a bit, other laps we don't. It's all a little bit peculiar. I'm sure Concept actually keeps his open lobbies sane. Jaden and Woozalus, thank you for the follows. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, the problem is if I try to keep my open lobbies clean, I have to ban most of my mods. And then they'd go on strike. My mods seem to be my dirtiest drivers.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Apart from Smurf. I'm talking more mainly Bradson and Sam. It's definitely getting damper. It's just how much we lose onto the back straight every time. That's the only annoying bit. But apart from that, everywhere else we're pretty good around this lap. Yeah, it is definitely getting more and more soggy. Oh no, that's not a warning somehow.
The rain looks like it's going to be getting much lighter over the next
Wonderful.
10 to 15 minutes. There should be more grip, but don't expect a dry track yet.
There we go then. Hopefully pace will start coming back in the right direction a bit more. That is reassuring. I mean, we're getting, to be fair, we're getting most of this penalty, the gap cut down. I'm just waiting for, like, if we don't have to pit again, a red flag on, like, lap 50. That just completely shafts us. But we will cross that bridge if we have to. Hey, welcome in, Mystic. Hope you're doing well, buddy. That was scary. Oh, yeah, it's definitely... You're getting towards full wet tyres here at the moment. We won't, because obviously it's going to dry back up again soon, and it's not worth the 2 pit stops. But it would be great if the AI did. We want a couple of races like this in the LH44 career mode, where the AI would pit to full wets and then have to pit back and lose like close to a minute. Because the Inter is surprisingly durable ever since the patch as well. It'll hang on pretty well. Oh, we are still building the gap on Piastri. Because he's not even stuck right under Lewis's gearbox. It just seems like both Ferrari and McLaren are struggling. Again, everybody that isn't called Max Verstappen seems to be struggling in this race. But as I'm pulling away a few tenths a lap on Hamilton, Max is pulling away a few tenths on me. Yeah, the head tilt is noticeable.
Target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though.
Hey, welcome in, Beaming. Hope you're doing well, buddy. We have the craziest sprint race I think I've ever done on F125. The Grand Prix's not been boring as such, but it hasn't been as eventful. But we still got 25 more laps to go, sorry. I thought this week, I mean, I might still speak too soon, but I was expecting this weekend to be more brutal than it has been. I was surprised by how quick the car was in qualifying. It's given us a lot more faith, as I don't believe Bortoletto, though, is inside the points, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, yeah, I mean, through the S's. This seems to be the worst part of the track. There we go, we got 10 seconds now over Lewis. That gap is still definitely going up. Hey, no worries, Dex, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I mean, we're managing this gap to Max. It's staying at about 9 seconds. What we need is Max to have mechanical failure. That would be, in terms of our championship, that would be very ideal. Is all I'm going to say. I don't want to say that we need Max to have mechanical failure, but it would be nice if he had a mechanical failure. I mean, to be fair, if we do finish second, I believe that'll mean... Oh no, because Max came third in the sprint, didn't he? See, if it's Max Verstappen versus Nico Hulkenberg for the championship, that will be hilarious. So we got a 3-second penalty for track limits, and then I overtook Hamilton going into the pit lane, and he pushed me, so I sped. See, look at that. Just sometimes you gain, like, almost a second on them. Out of seemingly nowhere. I mean, again, I know I keep saying it, but we are close to the crossover. I'm kind of helping the AI take the risk, because I know it won't be worth it. Ugh.
Okay, I think we're still on the right tyres.
Oh, there you go. So they're starting to think about it.
Inters seems to be the fastest tyre for now.
They will start to think about it. So I believe tonight is sausage beanie stew. So when I wrap up this stream, I probably won't have to make a start on that just yet. It's only 3:30 at the moment. Last 212 won't be home till 5:45. So I will have a shower, I will sort out some work bits, and then I will crack on with that. What's my favourite thing to drink? Either water or Coke Zero are normally my two. Or if I'm having an alcoholic beverage, I have a Disaronno and Coke. You should do career mode with last 212. That would be an utter disaster. Yeah, we seem to be a lot quicker than Lewis in places. I say it's just really odd. Some laps we gain a load, other laps we barely pull even. And I don't feel like I've done anything different. I just think it's the AI struggling. Like now, Max seems to be struggling more. It's just kind of weird the way the AI work on this game. You kind of gain a bit for a couple of laps, feel like you're doing exactly the same thing, and then start losing time again. I mean, look at that now. Gap down to just over 7. And now all of our penalties are effectively null and void. Ugh. And then you get confident, you try and get on the throttle too early, and you do that. Last 212 is my beautiful, beautiful girlfriend. Next NASCAR video coming out later on this evening. For the foreseeable future, NASCAR 25 career mode will be daily. Don't you worry. The update this morning just fixed a few random things. It didn't change too much, Kirk. Yeah, Matt212's fall off was last 212 wiping the floor with him on F1. It wouldn't surprise me if he was quicker than me. Yeah, they definitely didn't fix the bump in Bahrain. I saw PSGL's tweet. Oh, this is the horrible thing when you try and push them.
A lot of spray at this point. I doubt we're quite ready for the full wet, but we're not far off.
Well, there you go then. So team are really thinking about it. I will not be moving to a full wet tyre in this race. I do not believe it is the way to go, but as this track resembles more of a lake, we seem to be struggling with it a lot less than everybody else, including now Max Verstappen. I don't know, this Sauber genuinely seems to be better with the track becoming tougher to drive. Don't know what it is. It kind of, as you kind of have to drive almost within your limits, it seems to get good again? It's really odd to describe. Do you play an instrument? No. I'm the least musically gifted person in the world. I've raced in many sim racing leagues. Back in my youth, I was quite a successful league racer. I qualified for F1 Esports once, chat. People seem to forget this. I used to be quite quick. To be fair, I don't actually think you're that far away from the wets. It's just not worth it. To pit and then make the transition and then pit back again. But I think we could be in a similar scenario to what we saw at Austria back in the LH44 career mode, if you guys remember that. Where the AI pit for full wets as the rain carried on falling and then it immediately stops.
Dropping back, we're seeing a gap starting to form.
Yep, we are still pulling away at quite a rapid rate. This race is not over. We could definitely get to Verstappen. And the best thing is now, of course, obviously if a safety car came out, we could probably pit. We might get out ahead of Lewis. Or we'd be close. We're just in a very decent spot. Say, if the AI go to full wets, then there is a win on the cards. If the AI go to full wets, I could genuinely be tempted to pit for another set of inters. Just in case we get a red flag.
For now, everything's looking good.
But I guess then we kind of negate all the advantage we gain. I don't know. Oh, come on. Come on. No. Oh, it's when you do something stupid like that and just lose bags of time. Oh, we're burning through a lot of fuel as well. I hadn't realised that.
Rain's getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out.
Oh, there you go. I don't think the AI are going to pit. That's annoying. Hey, what do you think, Brooklyn? We're second because strategy. Actually, no, we're not second because of strategy. We're second because of rain today. Just our wet weather pace seems to be pretty phenomenal. Sorry, Brooklyn. I get quite a few messages through. I struggle to read all of them. Yeah, we do some Formula Drift. This Sauber loves to slide. Especially in these conditions. Come on, I just want to see the AI go to full wets. Just because it would be hilarious. If we could somehow win again. I think though, if it does stay intermediates, yeah, we're gonna be able to get to the end on these tyres, I think. It might not be fun, but I think we would do it. But say the track might dry up before the end. We've just got no idea. If I get a pit stop over Lewis, will I pit just in case for safety car? No. Not at the moment. If we got a safety car, then I would pit to get rid of... Oh, no, because you can't get rid of the penalties under safety car, can you, anymore? Actually, I don't know. I don't know whether they fixed that or not. Oh, that annoyed me so much. My tyres were dead. I think if Max can win this weekend at COTA, then it's definitely on. If he can't win this weekend at COTA and Oscar or Orlando does win, then it's probably dream over. Ugh. Oh, come on. Making a few too many little errors at the moment. Say, if we absolutely nail it, if we get no slides, we are definitely quicker than Max. But it's just trying to absolutely nail it. That's the difficult bit.
Okay, Nico, we've got some clear
157? How slow are we going? I have not been looking at lap time. Oh no, that's a warning. That was stupid. I think that's my first, though, since the penalty. So as long as we don't pick up any more, we should be fine. I'm going to say thank you to that one, Lopez, but I'm not entirely sure. Ah. Yeah, the Sauber is bizarrely decent in the rain, I'm learning.
Okay,
no! No! No, we've already had 2 engine issues this season. In the sprint race yesterday and in Australia. I do not want a mechanical failure. Please just say it's like the DRS has failed or something like that. Don't be a mechanical failure. Otherwise, I will not be a happy man. Come on, just force me in lean or something. Don't blow up. Please.
It looks critical. Find
I hate this game. I absolutely hate this game. How did that not rip a wheel off?
I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD. I repeat, find someone...
I hate this game. P2. All day. Near enough 40 laps worth, man. Why am I suddenly getting so many mechanicals? 2 issues in the sprint and the main race. And why? How on earth, if everything going on with this Sauber car
Absolutely.
is mechanicals could be the thing that costs us an early championship charge? That is so dumb. How unreliable is this car?
And in the end, there was no
I
stoppage.
strongly dislike
Max
F125.
Verstappen, he takes victory.
That is so stupid. 40 laps down the drain. We were closing in on Max.
The driver was clearly able to
I'm not,
read the
you know, I'm not going to
conditions
say we
on the track,
definitely would have won
use
that,
the
but we were getting
information
P2.
properly from the team and usually come up with the right
Just as we're
solution
starting to talk
at the
about how
right
good
time.
this car might actually be in this game, it apparently has got the reliability
Well,
of
it's been a long wait for many
an
of our
unreliable
drivers,
person.
but the wait is always worth it. Bring them out to the awaiting crowd. It's time for our podium celebration.
genuinely gutted.
One of the all-time
So I either
great
win it or
celebrations
DNF,
today.
apparently. That's
It's
now the
another
rule in this
podium.
series.
It's another top step for Max Verstappen.
That's only my second ever mechanical failure on streams. Did Jamie pay me to do this career mode? Surprisingly not, actually, Kez. You would have thought he did. We deserve P2 at the bare minimum. And that would have still meant we were leading the championship. Stupid game.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Well, there we are then. Max Verstappen's one real rival this afternoon, and we ended up in a wall down the end of the back straight. We actually ended up with a blown-up engine. I'm not going to claim that I binned it. Oscar Piastri, though, does get past Lewis Hamilton in the end for P2. Lewis Hamilton in third, their back to podium, just ahead of Charles Leclerc. If that's the podium in USA next weekend, or this weekend, I'll be pretty happy with that. Lando Norris in fifth, ahead of Alonso, Albon, Gasly, and then Antonelli beat out George Russell, despite the fact he started pretty much at the back of the field. Bortoletto unable to score a point in the other car, and then it was just, well, actually, Tsunoda again with a DNF, alongside Jack Doohan and myself. So very, very disappointed with that. What does it do to our World Championship? Well, it means now Verstappen has a 16-point lead up at the top of the table. Hulkenberg, we are still somehow second, despite that mechanical failure, as Oscar Piastri and Hamilton a handful of points behind. Russell still in fifth, ahead of Leclerc and Norris. Antonelli and Alonso both with double digits. Albon, Behrman, Sainz, Ocon, Gasly have all scored, as well as Lance Stroll there. So it just means now both V-Carbs, Bortoletto, Doohan, and still Tsunoda is last overall in the championship. Constructors-wise, Kick Sauber go from first all the way down to fourth as well. So that mechanical failure has really, really cost us. Red Bull now at the top of the table, despite the fact obviously Verstappen's their only scorer. Ferrari ahead of McLaren and us. Mercedes still in P5. But after just 2 weekends, VCarb are the only team yet to have scored a point. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed, and we'll be back very soon ready for, I guess, the Japanese Grand Prix.